Listen, all I'm saying is, no matter what you guys hear tonight, it is not my fault. You got the wrong Vinny. It was Black Vinny's fault. And with that, welcome to the Rideshare Garage. It is Wednesday night. It is the final Rideshare Garage of 2023. I cannot believe we have been here a year and a half on the garage. This is an awesome little deal for us. And granted, we know not everybody that starts with us finishes with us. That's just life. But for everybody that has been with us before, been with us on the show before, will be on the show, back on the show in the future. We love you. We thank you. And with that, here we go. All right. To my right, your left. Nope, the other way. That way. Yeah, that direction. I got Tony the Driven Dad out of Denver, Colorado. Below me, I got Mr. Steven, the Unbroken Driver. Down there, God damn it, here. Down there, I got Omar. I don't even know why he's here, right? Omar is promising some fireworks tonight, by the way, y'all. I just hope y'all know there's some stuff he's going to talk about, which is going to be awesome. Below that, in the bottom square, Scott has popped in. If y'all don't know Scott, Scott is a legitimate LLC light limo driver, has his own business, does Uber Black, and does some Fight Club stuff to move them riders from one company to another. So he's with us tonight as well. And we will be waiting on others to come in as they roll in. Eddie is working tonight. I don't know if he'll make it to the end of the show. Brandon is on the loose. We have no idea where Brandon is. Hopefully he'll show up on the show. Yeah, I got Sergio, got a bunch of people. So let's see what happens. All right, Steven, Driven Dad, who wants to go first? Omar, who wants to go first? How was your Christmas?
Links go out yet?
And there's Nick.
Nick's asking.
There's Nick.
Yeah, tell
You
me.
want to take care of it, Vinny?
Yeah, I got it.
Mm.
How
I'm
was
gonna
your
put this
Christmas?
on mute.
Christmas. How did I do? That was just I don't think that day was anything special for me, actually. I have to look at it now. That's how uneventful it was for me.
So I guess how was last week for everybody? Because I had put out a poll in the Discord and it didn't. The results are not well. A lot of people don't feel they did well last week.
Okay.
Didn't do
So I
too
guess
bad
that's all
last
right.
week.
So I worked basically 2 days and 4 hours for the week. I worked 2 days basically. What is that? Saturday and Sunday. I mean, it was okay for working Saturday and Sunday. I mean, it's almost $800 between the 2 days, so I can't complain about that. But the week prior, I was down a vehicle last week. Um, I will say this: Christmas night was better than Christmas Eve. I felt that, you know. I didn't think Christmas Eve was nothing to write home about, but Christmas night was pretty good.
My Christmas Eve was pretty good. Christmas night, it was like a basic day for me. Let's see. Some payout.
Omar, how was yours?
The whole week was poor.
Well, can you expand upon that? What are we talking about? How poor is poor? Like, are you moving out poor? Are you living in your truck poor? Or just way under what it's normally?
Well, let me actually go through my week and just see what day I did good. Friday the 22nd was my best day on Uber. I honestly don't remember what was happening that day. So I can't even go by the app because I do a lot of off app work. So
Yeah, it looks like for Christmas Day I got $48 on Lyft, so nothing was really happening there. And looks like I don't have any rides at all for the 24th. At least on Lyft. On Uber, though, I made 212 on Sunday. And then the 25th, I made 145. So $200 days. I'm not even sure how much time I put on. It says I was online 33 hours, but active for 4 hours. Uneventful days for me. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thomas is now filed in. All right. So Tony, tell us about your holiday weekend. Was it decent? Was it underperforming, overperforming, about the same?
Yeah, so my rideshare was pretty crappy. But I do DoorDash as well, and I have the catering program there, and that pretty much saved my butt. But I made about $1,800 last week and took an extra day off.
1,800 and you took a day off? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. That ain't too bad. That's actually damn good, I would think.
I would have liked to have made that last week.
Yeah, I think it's because a lot of people were ordering food versus rides in Denver.
What kind of weather did you guys have? Did you guys have a lot of weather?
Well, all the weather we had was during the days I took off, and then like yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, it wasn't good pay for the amount of snow and slick snow it was. So I just went home because I didn't want to get ran into.
Yeah, I remember my days in Colorado when it snows there and it gets slick and it starts icing up and you get the black ice going, and then you got the snow's now ice, and people just, they don't stop, dude. They don't think and they don't stop. So I don't blame you there. Y'all
So,
can I'll take my rain.
Yeah, we have like two different kinds of snow that happens out here. If it's puffy and light and the ground is pretty solid before it snows, you can stay away from the slippery stuff, but a lot of times it's just icy right underneath that snow.
So you're saying that that's really unsafe driving conditions, Tony?
I can drive in it, but it's the people that slide through the intersections and sideways through like turns and stuff. Like, I just don't trust these people that are not even from here driving like crazy out here.
Well then, okay. Well then, those are technically
Yeah,
dangerous conditions for the amount of money that you're.
Yeah, the snow doesn't scare me. So if there's no people out, if I'm
Right.
driving and there's no people out, I'll stay out. But if there are still a bunch of people driving around, I'm like, nah, I don't trust these people.
That's how I feel about the rain down here and our highways that are very slick. 95 is a very slick highway. The material changes every so often. It goes from concrete to asphalt to something else. And when there's other people on the road driving like it's not raining, I don't even want to get on 95.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So Tony had a decent weekend last weekend. Steven had an Omar is.
I forgot I was sick.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah. You were spreading your paws stuff all over the place.
Yeah, he's spreading his politics.
I said pause.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're spreading the paws. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro. I like that. Spreading the paws. Scott, how was your Christmas holiday, and did you work?
Oh, I didn't work. I did not work. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, 0. So I worked yesterday. I think I sent you the total from yesterday.
Yeah. we saw.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't miss it today, I'm going to spare you the pity party that we had earlier today for Scott. 4-figure day yesterday, but hey, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. And then today, one client, $500, so not bad.
You know what? You know what, Scott? I want to officially welcome you to the Rideshare Garage by putting you in timeout because oh yeah, one client $500, $500. One client.
Emotional, damn it.
Oh shit.
You have been welcome to the garage, my friend.
Yes.
But there are days where I just do one or two Uber rides and call it a day. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this today. So there are days where I make $100 or even one ride for $50. I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. Going back to my couch.
Vinny,
I think
you need you need like a violin like sound effect, okay?
No. Listen, the music is supposed to be Stephen Luther Vandross over there. Okay, Stephen Vandross is supposed to take care of the music. LAX one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Mario on here because Mario's got the real radio voice. He's got welcome.
Oh yeah.
Welcome from Fort Lauderdale International Airport. Welcome. By the way, big shout out real quick to Mario. Mario Mateo, big shout out. He finally broke 1,000 subs. He got his 1,000 subs going. And apparently some of the people aren't happy that he's now monetized because they're seeing the little ads here and there. But I told him, and it's true, once everybody gets monetized, everybody they're not happy with the ads, but it's what helps pays the bills and keeps things going. So, hopefully he says, I got to 1,007 subs, and then I went to 1,002. I said, yeah, that's going to happen. You'll be okay, buddy. Just keep it above 1,000. You'll be all right. All right.
Yeah, get your watch hours in.
Yeah, the watch hours, bro. Watch hours. Well, Mario does. He does
live
those
streams really help boost that up if you're trying to get it. If you're like 1,000 or something away, if you do like one whole week of live streams, it'll like get you there.
Okay, well, that's good advice, Thomas.
What's up, brother?
Ho ho ho,
Ho. I'm all right, brother.
Listen, bro. That one tweet you sent me, bro. I almost had to delete my tweet account. Man. You're gonna get me in trouble, bro.
I told you. I said I think this is getting you in trouble. I knew it from when I sent it to you.
And then, yeah, bro. And then all of a sudden, I get like 28,000 DMs from all these thirsty ass chicks on these OnlyFans, and I'm like, I don't even look at this stuff.
Right?
Why do you want to be my friend? Why do you
exactly?
And then I'm like, oh wait a minute. It was like 4 people like that I got tagged in this damn Thomas shit. So,
right.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem, brother. Man, the Christmas was great. Spent a lot of time with my brothers on my dad's side, and my wife was hanging out, dragging her everywhere, and just enjoying family. And then I didn't drive on Christmas or Christmas Eve, but I did do an Amazon Flex on the 23rd, and it paid like $255 for 2 hours. They were desperate. They wanted people pushing products. I was like, yo.
I saw Nick, I forget what day it was, but it might have been Christmas Eve. Nick was because he does Amazon Flex down here. And he was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to have an order or not. And Nick, if you're in the chat, because you haven't hit the live link yet, correct me if I'm wrong, but he was like, man, I'm going to get paid if they don't have anything for me to deliver. And then I think he said that he had to go deliver three items. I'm assuming he got paid the full shift, even though he only had to deliver 3 items.
Right. Yeah,
I
because
don't know about it, but
yeah, because they were putting a premium because they were behind on some packages, and they really wanted people to get in and push stuff out. It was crazy. I didn't work on Christmas Eve, but the day before, the 23rd, boy, it was rough. I was like, yikes. They were throwing out money, and then they laid everybody off today. If you ain't
It's
seen
like I
on
told
the
Vinny.
news, Amazon laid off a whole bunch of people
The
today.
layoffs are just getting started. That's what I was
Dude,
telling Vinny earlier.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yes,
Really, kid.
Pizza Hut and all of California laid off every last single delivery driver because they not
Like,
gonna
fuck
pay
that.
them. Yeah, they're not gonna pay them $20 an hour to deliver a pizza.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
somebody sent me that link. I think it was Kyle.
Yeah, yeah,
WeZoom sent me that link.
yeah. Because their minimum wage goes up to $20 an hour
Right.
on January 1st.
So you
And
know what?
pizza-
That actually ties into something that me and Vinny were talking about, which might be my tip of the week. I'll save it for later. But damn,
Okay.
like wow, that just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I shouldn't
layoffs.
I shouldn't be surprised though. I really
No.
shouldn't be surprised.
No, they was laying off. People was all on the nation's therapist website, TikTok, complaining about I just got
Yo,
laid off.
wait. What'd you just call TikTok?
The nation's therapist website, because everybody go on there crying with their problems on that bitch.
Hugs. Everybody
I don't
needs a
have
hug.
TikTok, so I don't know.
The whole world needs a freaking hug.
Oh my
Man.
god.
Yeah, layoffs were crazy today. They were people were getting their pink slips like bye.
Listen, bro. Like all seriousness. I mean, how do people not see this coming?
I don't know. That's why we talked about that pivot. We've been talking about that since the beginning of the spring.
Yeah.
You know, to get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a real thing. Whatever the pivot is, you know, even within like rideshare, right? I can't see like okay, cat's out of the bag. I went and picked up a Tesla a couple of days ago.
Oh,
I got the Model Y. I got the black Model Y through Drive Whip. I started making the video today. I'll get it all edited up. Hopefully, I'll have the video out sometime by Friday. What's today? Wednesday, right?
I need a rant, and I'm gonna send you a tweet. Celebration.
Here we go. You know, Elon Musk himself is going to put a ban on me. You know that, right? And sometimes the pivot is down, not up. We keep saying, we've always talked about how you got to really think about how you're spending your money. While it might look really good, like, and Scott, I'm just using you as an example. This is not, you know, at you, right? You're an example. You're a guy that, you're a guy that you started out with Uber.
Mm-hmm.
You worked your way up to the tiers, just like Omar has, just like I have, just like I believe Steven is in the process of, right? Tony has, Thomas has. And we put in the time, we learn the craft, and then we move up. We buy a bigger, better vehicle that costs more money to make more money, right? Listen, anybody knows it takes money to make money. We all know this. But you took it the next step further. What do you mean I didn't pay for it, though? What the hell is Buddha talking about?
He's trying to hit you with the same thing he hits Brandon with. That you didn't buy it.
You want to ask my bank account if I paid for that motherfucker or not?
Nah, we boosted it off a train. Goddamn.
Yeah. I moved to California and just took my goddamn Tesla. Anyway, fuck out of here with that shit. Anyway, God damn it, Buddha fucked me up now. But you have to think about where you're going to spend your money. If you're going to stay in the rideshare game, you gotta be so nimble on your feet. You guys know Grant Cardone, right? Grant Cardone, the big real estate guy, the 10X guy. Yeah. His famous tagline is simply this: rent what you own, and rent where you live. That way, if you got to cut loose real quick, you can do it, no questions asked.
Right.
So Scott went a different direction. He's got the whole limo company going, and that's fine. But a lot of people can't do that. Right. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to do what Scott did. So if you're just a normal driver, the pivot, I'm telling you, the pivot is down. It's not up.
Yeah, because it still took me forever just to get these clients too. It's not like it's not like it came overnight. So it's selling myself every time someone gets into my car. Every time. Right. If it's like a cheap, you know what, then I will. Just to get them once inside the car, and that's it. So, and whenever they call, I just answer it, and I'm like, okay, I'll be there right now, on my way.
Mhm. And when I was running my private company, that was another reason why I wanted to get away from it, because I didn't want that commitment anymore. Whether
Yeah.
it was good, bad, or indifferent, I just didn't want that. Hey, you got to get your sorry ass up and let's go.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't like it yesterday, waking up at 4:00 in the morning to go pick up my first one at 5. So that was not fun.
They never are. They
No.
never are. Okay, so if and I read the article about Domino's. So now who's gonna be delivering all those pizzas then? If Domino's is chopping out, I think one guy owns, I saw a number, 842 drivers.
Exactly.
842 delivery drivers are being fired this week.
Yep. Yep.
I actually I gotta think about this a little bit. I mean, I part of me likes hearing that, but I gotta think about what I'm trying to the point I would make about that. But I would say, as far as who's gonna deliver it, what's driving the market this year, Vinny? Well,
Yeah.
what was one of the biggest things that drove the market this year?
Mhm.
2 letters. AI.
Okay, I'm trying to follow AI with
Yeah, but delivering pizzas, AI.
pizza
So,
delivery people.
so I had to come outside.
You're
just
gonna
like
have
an
little
Uber
cars
Eats
driving
driver.
around locally delivering things to you. That's it. They're gonna just stay local.
I think before, yeah, I agree. There are some cities that have the little food delivery carts that are getting robbed. I mean, we've all seen them on Instagram or in Twitter, where the
Yeah.
homeless people, God bless them, are sitting there riding on that son of a bitch down the sidewalk, right? We've seen all that, right? We've seen all that, right? But
Right.
the other part to it is, and I was just watching Kim and Zach on Money Hungry,
Mhm.
the show they do every couple weeks on food delivery. And nobody wants. I don't know why this is such a hard topic to talk about. 730,000 new employees just walked across the border down there. With you,
You ain't lying.
I'm not saying this as a political thing. What I'm saying is those people are not used to making the money that you can make here in America. So you have a lot of people that, when we look, Omar, how many times we look at a ride that comes up when we're on the radio and it'll come up in Trip Radar and you're like, who the hell just took that ride? It'll come up,
Mhm.
another rider took that ride. Well, who do you think's taking the rides?
Yep.
Somebody's taking the rides.
Someone who's uneducated doesn't know better. I don't know.
Yep.
I think, and
Or desperate.
that, my friend.
I mean, we got ants in every market now.
Yes.
It is truly spread.
Yeah.
So no surge last week.
No, I didn't see none either.
Another driver's taking the ride.
Right.
By the way, let me give a big shout out to Red. Red, how you doing, Red? I sent you the link.
This is Sparta!
Yeah.
Red is definitely one of our members of the garage. I know she's busy over there with the gig house and gig wars and this, that, and the other. But hey, I sent you the link as usual. That's all I'm going to say to Red. Anyway,
Right.
how come? Wait. Who? What? No, that's Steven. Steven, you got to change your picture, bro. You look a lot like me right now when you go off camera.
Well, that's Black Vinny.
I'll do it.
Right? That's Black Vinny.
I'm gonna have to get Buddha to do the edit. Change the skin.
Did we see how were the tips last week? Were you guys getting tips? Because usually down here at this time of year, people are just like, thank you.
Right?
Yes.
I had somebody they're like, oh yeah, here, Merry Christmas, and give me a cash. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you.
I did Friday and Sunday. I had got a lot of tips and stuff for delivering pizzas. I got I had back-to-back deliveries with $20 tips. So that was my first 2 deliveries, so that was great. Because we shut
More-
down early.
More deliveries or than doing rideshare?
Yeah, it was more deliveries. Food was crazy on Sunday. Yeah, food was crazy on Sunday.
Wow.
Maybe that was the deal. Maybe the deal was instead of people going out, people were coming over and doing the family thing, you know, and ordering in. And I see I'm gonna have to ban Musa again, even though I never banned him the last time.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
that's usually how
Musa might be on. Musa might be on to something.
Brandon.
Musa might be on to something.
You in
Yo.
solidarity?
In solidarity, Lord have
I
mercy.
did not ban Brandon.
Don't ban me. Hey, Musa, you're starting to spam the chat though, so you know that's a bannable offense, man.
Right.
Did you hear that? Listen, don't get on Black Vinny's bad side. That's the dark side of Vinny. No pun intended, but that's the dark side of Vinny over there.
Right.
He has the power, bro. The power of the boop. You're out of here.
Hey, Musa, just tell him to rejoin. That sounds like a him problem.
Right. I can tell you this. Though,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I didn't even know it.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know if you guys do this or not.
Oh my gosh.
I had Musa blocked on my YouTube page, and I don't
Listen, Vinny, this is the time when you take the Fifth Amendment and say you had a senior citizens moment, okay?
Oh shit!
You know what's funny?
Give him a TO.
The entire time we were talking about it, and then when he saw, he said, "He is banned." How does that? He was going through the names. It was sounded all good until he got to Moose's name. It's like,
and I'm like, how did that happen? I don't even remember happening.
You know, Moose was like, "It's okay." He's like, "It's okay, Vinny. Your old fingers just slipped." You know?
Oh man.
Hey, that was what Moose said. I didn't.
Right.
Oh man, yeah, I'm sure. You guys take over the show. I'm going to put myself in timeout for a minute.
I just sent 2 messages.
And he gotta go get his walker, his stroller.
Oh.
Sending messages is fine, Musa, but you can't keep saying the same thing over and over. That's spamming. Getting dangerously close.
Yeah, but you know what? It's helping the algorithm out. So, chat,
Oh, you know what? He's right.
Yeah.
Keep commenting.
Yeah.
Comment in a different way to save Brandon.
Make sure you tell
change one of those exclamation points into a 1.
Right. And tell people to hit the like button.
Yeah.
While you're at it.
Yeah, like buttons for Brandon. There you go.
Yeah, the like button for Brandon. Yep. Basically. Yeah.
For real. You know what? I'll put the Discord up again. I'll throw it up.
What I saw.
You guys are doing a horrible job while I put myself in timeout. Do better. Let's go.
So what I saw last week in our Discord was people were saying no tips and no surge, and it just wasn't a good week for them.
No.
Buddha's over here talking about getting a bunch of tips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
Buddha's
that.
over there finessing.
$40.
What saved me was finessing. What saved me was we had like one event last week where I finessed like $125 ride. So yeah. Finessing is. But I was talking to Vinny about this, and I'm wondering about how everybody else feels like. Well, the one guy next to me, he's doing well finessing, but for the rest of us, I don't know how sustainable it is. You know.
No, I expect a lot of changes by the time January rolls around for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Dude, it's gonna go after New Year's Eve. It's just gonna be a down slide after this.
Have we been seeing the airport surge in everybody's market?
No.
No.
No surge. Way too many cars in the lot.
Yep. No surge at John Wayne. I looked at it.
Yeah.
There's
we
nothing.
had
this John Wayne.
Yeah, Tampa International. All we had was gray. I think the surge on Uber went up like $1.25, but it was like 4 lanes of traffic trying to get into the airport to get someone. I'm like, no, y'all can keep that. I'll keep my car away from that. Yeah.
You can Venmo me for Brandon. That's funny.
Oh,
Brandon wasn't blocked. He could join back at any time. Talk to your boy. Tell him to
right.
unban himself.
Hey, listen.
Well,
listen,
you might have to give him step-by-step instructions.
if you voluntarily leave, bitch, that don't mean you got banned. When you leave on your own, that is not a ban. Nobody banned him. Damn it.
No. Damn.
See, look, you brought Vinny back out of timeout just to tell you all that.
Right. But no,
This is just like the afternoon with Vinny and Eddie.
yeah.
He just bans himself every 5 minutes.
No, you got
I do
rant
not-
first,
I do
then
not
ban.
resemble that remark. I do not resemble that remark.
Right. And yeah, I think today, I think Domino's is now on Uber Eats as of today. I think I saw that in a group text with some of the guys. But for here on this side of the country, they are delivering it. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no laying nobody off for drivers over here. No,
Not yet.
everybody, not yet, no. Because Florida hasn't done nothing crazy. Because remember, our minimum wage goes up $1 every year, so we still got 3 more years before we even get to 15. And because the minimum wage won't go up to 13 until September 29th of next year. So
Oh my
What?
gosh.
How
Yeah,
is he
but-
threatened? what threats were made toward Brandon?
hashtags jokes for Vinny.
50
Oh,
black
good
cars.
God.
Sky-
Oh,
okay.
50 cars at the sky. You know what? Let me look at Fort Lauderdale.
Forgot why I don't do
Yeah.
this slow moving.
Fort Lauderdale has 45 Lux Black and 40 Black Excel.
when-
Jeez.
That's a lot.
Night?
Wow.
Night? Well, it's Wednesday night, bro. It's,
Let
come
me
on.
see.
Wednesday night's the slowest night of the week.
Hold on. Let me see what TIA got.
Hey, this one's for you, Vinny.
Small claims, Vinny. You know what?
Oh shit.
Now I remember why Musa was banned on my channel.
Oh, wait a minute. And the
He's
plot
gonna pay
thickens.
your best buddy to get him on bed.
And the
Yeah.
plot thickens.
At Tampa International, we got for Uber, we got 65 cars in the queue.
LAX hides that stuff, but I'm sure there's over 50 black cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason they always hide it, and then when you drive right past it, it's like 150. You're like, and they've all been sitting there for 4 hours.
I don't understand that. I just don't get that. How can they sit there and be profitable? And they're they used to park in the regular lot too sometimes.
I can see if you sit there and wait for 4 hours, get one decent ride, let's say they're going to their house, the possibility of that person trying to do what I do and sell that person to come on board, I can see that. But 4 hours just to get one ride, no, wouldn't do it.
I don't get it. And then they got the ones that sit right next to the In and Out, right before the entrance to LAX. I'm like, how are they even in the queue in that area?
Yep.
Musa, Eddie, and Brandon are singing Kumbaya together on some warm weathered beach right after they just shower.
After they just put sunscreen on each other?
No,
Yeah, I mean,
ass.
Eddie's finessing that OnlyFans, man.
Right.
Eddie had to work tonight. Like I said in the beginning, Eddie's out working tonight doing his thing. So maybe he can make it back in time. Maybe he won't. But hey, listen, when you got to work, you got to work. Everybody's got to work.
Yes, sir.
I might leave here midstream and go, but I really doubt that anything's gonna happen over it.
I mean, to be honest,
Omar, there was something you wanted to bring up that you wanted to talk about. What was that?
No. It was you that had the question, and I guess I thought we were
Well,
gonna maybe wait towards the end of the show.
here's my question for everybody. Seriously, like I
Mhm.
want to go around the room. I want one prediction. One prediction on
Mhm.
any app you want. One prediction that you think is going to happen in 2024, whether it's positive or negative with the rideshare apps.
Mhm.
One
I'll
prediction.
go. I think they're gonna get rid of XL or SUV.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Why would you say that? Jeez. What's wrong with you?
But we talked about this before. I think it's very, and there's markets that already have it like this. There's markets that only have black. It doesn't have an SUV. I think it's possible they're going to quote unquote simplify or whatever they want to call it. I think it's possible we'll see more areas where they just have like whatever they call their higher tier without separating out the side.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That's a tough one.
we should write these down. We should write these down and
And and
ooh,
I do think that now we're seeing so this is what I was explaining to you the other day, Vinny, about the Lux, how we were seeing Lux when that would pop up on the map when there was a lot of rides coming in. I think what they did in the algorithm in order to make it real simple, instead of creating a whole new, since they got rid of Lux, instead of creating a whole new tab to show up on the map that said black, like they have now, they just updated the Lux platform and they switched Lux in place for black so that they could get the rates from Lux. Because we were talking about this earlier, Omar. Remember, the rates are they look practically the same as Lux, if not actually in some cases worse. So I think in their programming, I think they just took Lux and connected it to the black, the black rides.
hmm.
Oh, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yep.
Okay, so you're saying that they will combine SUV and I
Well, I
guess
mean, why not? They've already done it with standard and shared.
Yep. Mhm.
yeah, but it's still it's a different animal. It's a different animal because if that were
Well,
the
you can
case,
say that until they do it.
well,
Right.
hey, you ain't wrong about that, bro.
That's
You ain't
true. That's very true.
Yeah, that's very true. I ain't even going front.
and as most of us know, if you drive Premier, Uber Premier, and you look at Premier versus Premier SUV rates, they're very close, a hell of a lot closer than Lux Black and Lux Black SUV. Um, I mean, I could see Uber doing that for sure. I could see them making it all one platform. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. Omar, what do you got?
I see a. I don't know if any of us see anything positive happening next year. I think we've talked about this, the future of rideshare and really gig work. So for me, I see more of a push towards uh, autonomous. Just if there's a way for something to be done without a human being, whatever that might be, whatever gig work that might be, there's all kinds of gig work that people are doing. I just see that, a much more aggressive move towards that next year because the one of the things that's driven the market this year and this monster rally that we're having, the S&P at all-time highs for a while, especially Nvidia's stock price was the talk of AI and the things that it's going to do and accomplish and yada 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 and it's yeah, it's a little disconcerting, like what Steven said. Like I don't see us getting a raise. I don't see upfront going away. Like all the things that we're having, all the issues that we're having, if they find a solution for it to help drivers out, it's like they might kind of semi sort of fix one thing in a way, and then 10 other things go bad.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my prediction for next year is somehow, some way, there'll be things that'll be a little bit more automated. And yeah,
Okay. All right. So you're saying they'll be getting drivers out of cars, basically.
maybe drivers out of cars or places where there's still workers for things,
Mm-hmm.
like Amazon Flex, or like Amazon warehouses. Maybe there'll be more automation in the warehouses, less
Don't touch
employees.
Amazon.
Like the special teams, the special support team that
Yeah,
supposedly
yeah, yeah. Like hell, even work from home jobs that might become more automated as well. It's like, what do we need you at home answering the phones? You get what I'm saying? Like even that's a form of gig work. Is having multiple
It is.
work from home. Answer the phone for American Express. Okay, for 2 hours. Now I answer the phone for Nike. Now I answer the phone for name your S&P 500 company. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gone.
Sure.
Okay. 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 All right.
That right there is a joke. $10 bonus. That's gonna be fare replacement.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother thing, right? The fare
Yeah,
replacement.
you're gonna. I'm telling you, that's a joke.
Okay.
They're gonna charge the passenger 20 and give you 10. That's a joke.
Yeah, 20 extra and give you 10.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
20, trying to 20 plus the regular fare.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, limited availability. Take the next platform up. All right. Scott, what do you think, buddy? Give me one prediction.
I'm gonna go with something kind of positive. So I think this is kind of on the 50-50 side. I truly think that, and it's sad to say that I think the government is going to be involved in this coming up year with rideshare, with the same that happened in Washington and all the other states. I think a few more states will start to push for that. So you'll start to see a lot more of that. So I don't know if that's positive or negative, but I think you'll see a lot more of that going on in 2024.
So you think the government will be getting involved in the gig app?
Yeah. Yep. I think there'll be a
That's
bunch
right,
of
though.
push.
That's
I
your
think there'll be a
side piece
bunch.
falling?
No, that's just my regular.
The hell?
That's the One Piece theme.
You got a second family somewhere?
So
you're actually my wife calling.
So Scott, you're saying that you think the government will get involved and regulate the gig app?
Yeah, like every state is going to. It's going to start pushing, because if we have way too many drivers, and there's going to be a lot more pushback, because then they're going to start hearing it from every driver saying, I was out for 12 hours, made only $25. What's going on? So
right.
And they're going to be like, okay, well, let's look into this. Let's see what's going on, and then you'll maybe see a change. So
okay, that's one on the positive side. All right, Thomas.
Yep. Oh man, this is gonna be a rough downslope right from January, February, and March. But this summer, I think once rideshare gets slow, Uber will lower the prices even more. And says by the summer slow season, because they'll blame the summer slow season because of it.
You got Omar about to cry. You got Omar about to cry.
Yeah. No, I see that happening. I see the food delivery thing is gonna take off.
Yeah.
The food delivery is gonna cook this summer, or even after the new year, it's gonna be the thing. Doing all the, Amazon is gonna start getting into it and competing, because they're gonna want to pull to have more people get more of their products out, because they don't want what happened when I was out there on the 23rd. They don't want like 10, 15, 20 pallets sitting there at the fulfillment center and nobody is coming to pick that up, and they throwing out 2 hours, $200, an hour and a half, 265. You know, they throwing out real money to try to get products moved. And basically, I think one of these apps is gonna go full hour rate that you have to work during the set hours, and that's how you gonna get paid. One of these apps is gonna implement that next year. I don't know who. But.
So you're saying you think the delivery apps are going to come up with a set price per hour? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
a set hourly rate. One of these apps is gonna do an hourly rate where you're gonna have to pick the hours that you can work, and that's how you'll get paid by the hour. They're gonna either somebody's gonna get rid of the
So it's
mileage to
basically going to become a
minutes.
job.
Yeah,
No, it's gonna be ant mode activated.
yeah. And
Well, I
when you
mean,
on
you
that
know,
hourly rate, you're gonna have to maintain a certain acceptance rate for the hours that you pick. Somebody's going to do that at some point.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, I can see
DoorDash
that.
already has earned by time. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, something similar to that, but I think somebody's gonna be more like how Amazon Flex you pick, or not even Flex. It's well, I think it's one of the apps that you have to pick the hours that you need to work. Like GoPuff, you have to pick your hours on what you're willing to
Oh,
work to get paid.
that
Okay.
makes sense.
So they'll be taking away that whole instead of just
Flexibility.
this schedule, we've got a block between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m.
Right.
You're saying, well, look, here's what's available. It's
Mm-hmm.
paying $20 an hour. Take it or
Right.
leave it.
Yep.
And then all your
Somebody's gonna do.
are on your own.
Yep. Somebody's gonna do something like that.
Okay. Okay. Mini schedules. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Nick, what you got?
Well, you already know I'm gonna say something about EVs because Tesla gang. uh, but yeah, I mean, with the way that Uber is pushing this whole get $1,000 off thing, I'm definitely seeing them do something else. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I feel like the push towards EVs is gonna be even bigger in 2024.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you could already see it with Lyft when they just added in Lyft Green. I think it's Lyft Green
Mhm.
or whatever. I haven't gotten any requests for it, but I definitely feel like the push for EVs, electric vehicles, is
It's
going to
still
be
not on
huge.
the Rider app. Yeah, think about
Oh,
it the same way it was for us when we could still see Lux on our
hmm
app, but then the riders couldn't select it, so it basically didn't exist.
okay, yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It got to be a push because Uber's marketing is specific to you get $1,000 off before the end of the year. So they're gonna do something with EVs. Um,
Maybe
So
it's
so
maybe
you
it's
think
true.
they're gonna you think they're gonna, well, somebody in the chat is saying it too. James, these nuts is saying it also. New, new year, the new year will bring EV privilege. The
Mhm.
company, God damn it, who just changed my damn thing? God damn it, I was reading. Son of a- God damn it. The companies want or need to book emission-free miles for insurance
Yeah,
and government pressures.
but I think the other thing too is it's already been said. A lot of people are sick and tired of renting from Hertz. They've been screwing them too much. And
So
not
they're
to and they promised us that they were going to lower the cost. They're not promised. They've said in several different instances and before the program even really took off that this was going to be the initial price and they were going to come down. And they haven't done that a single time. I don't care about that stupid reduction if you have a certain tier nonsense. The actual rental didn't drop.
I think what will probably happen too with that, if everyone gets away from Hertz, a bunch of small businesses will start buying Teslas Model 3s and just rent them out. Say, okay, well, we'll just rent them out to you. I have the commercial insurance for all these Teslas. I'll just rent them out to you for $400 a week. Go ahead, drive.
I was thinking
Damn,
about
I need to
that.
do that. We need to do that. We need to do that.
I was thinking
And-
about this earlier, and I was thinking to myself, Drive Whip, right?
Mhm.
They delivered 4 cars that I know of. They delivered 4 cars on Monday. All right, to the area that I had to go pick mine up at. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, well, shit, these are 2022 models. I'm like, okay, these were 55,000 then, because these are dual motor long range. These aren't the little base model, cheapy ones. I'm like, well, that's $220,000 worth of cars sitting right there in 4 parking spots.
Mhm.
And they also do regular motor, gasoline cars too. And they're in like 4 different cities. So how much money do they have laid out for this? And then Scott, what you're saying is, you'll get little mom and pops that are willing to do this. I mean, yeah,
because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at hopefully in the next year or 2 years, I'll buy either two Tesla Model Ys and X, and just say, hey, I'll rent this out to you for, let's just say, minimum $400 a week. I'll make sure everything's covered and you're good to go. Just drive. And if you keep that person happy for a full year, guess what? He's coming back again for another full year. And there's just money coming in. And all you have to do is worry about the battery and tires. Sold.
buddy, I was saying this to the guys today, especially to Nick and Steven, because some people in our little circle think that I'm going to quit in like 2 weeks and give the Tesla back. Whatever.
Oh, no, 3 weeks. You'll do it in 3 weeks.
These fucking. Anyway, you see the little guy over there. You see what he's saying? See over there? He's giving you the racial sign. He's giving you the KKK sign over there. You see that guy? No. I gotta tell you, I'm renting. So what do I care about mileage? What do I care about miles anymore? It's an EV. What do I care about miles anymore? Now it's not really about miles. Now it's all about time.
And
I was gonna say the battery is a big thing to worry about because of the cost to switch. So until they actually lower the cost of not maintenance but repairs and actually being able to replace the battery, it could be it's kind of a big pill to swallow right now.
All right. Well, just keep this in mind. Every brand new Tesla that comes off that lot has a 120,000 mile warranty on the powertrain and batteries. Powertrain and batteries. So the battery and the motors.
Yeah. I mean, for example, a headlight alone is like $500.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's why I'm saying there's more to factor than just the powertrain, the battery, and the kind of repairs that you could need on the inside of the vehicle. I mean, I'm fortunate most of my stuff was covered by warranty, but now I'm outside the warranty range. And how long do you really think it's going to take for somebody that's just burning through miles to clear you out of that 50,000 miles?
Right. Hold on a minute. I gotta show this for Buddha. Buddha, do you see that, Buddha? This fucking guy. This guy Buddha. I'm gonna have to go to LA, Steven. I'm coming to LA.
No, you're not.
Going to LA, bro. Going to LA.
There we go.
So all right. So Scott's saying that they're gonna push towards EVs. They're gonna make a move towards EVs.
I didn't say that.
Well, who said they would push towards EVs? No, that was Nick. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're giving Moose some more fire.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, here's something that's going to make everybody upset. If you do rent an EV right now through Hertz, this will really piss you off if it's through Hertz. I think after the new year, I think the Model 3 won't be on the Premier platform anymore.
Oh, I can see that. And I can see Mario just freaking out.
Damn, that's what's up.
I see, as far as the car changes, the way they do the cars, I see that. I see the Model 3 being taken off the Premier platform. I understand why it was on the start because they wanted people to rent the cars. But now that, and the reason why I say I see it coming off is because Hertz is having second thoughts about renting these damn cars because they can't afford the maintenance. That's number one. Number two, what made me think about this was tonight. The last ride I did was an airport run. When I pulled up to the guy's house,
Wait, is it maintenance or repair? I'm sorry.
maintenance and repair.
Okay.
Okay. Rented by Vinny. Oh my God, Buddha, you're killing me. Somebody take Buddha and put his ass off the channel for a while.
Got him.
When I pulled up to the guy's house, the guy had 2 Model Y.
And you rented Tesla.
Yes, I did. I can't. I'm done. I'm going into timeout. Watch me go into timeout. Okay, we're in timeout. There we go. Okay. Bye, Omar. Airport's calling you. Brandon's calling you, buddy. You better answer the Brandon phone.
Where's
I
Musa?
pulled up, the guy had 3 Teslas in his driveway, 2 Model Ys and a Model X. I mean, I think people are really pushing the EVs. I think the Model 3 is a step down. It's the base level. And now that you can get them under $30,000, how do you consider that a premier vehicle?
Yeah, I think that too.
I don't see it. Did drive-by OG?
But then again, so you're saying that about companies, or at least a company. Oh no, you're talking about Uber. Because I was gonna say, well, you can't really say that about Lyft when they're talking Nissan Sentra and Corolla are extra comfort.
Yeah, but that's extra comfort versus Lux. If somebody pulls up in a Sentra talking about Lux,
It's the new Lux.
Somebody's getting the shit slapped out of them. You understand?
It's the new Lux.
Somebody's gonna get shit slapped out of them. You pull up.
I can tell you as a Model 3 driver, people still love the car. People still know
absolutely.
that it's better. They like, because I do Uber X rides, and every time I do an Uber X ride or a Lyft basic ride, it's like, oh my gosh, this car is so nice. This car is so nice. So I understand, but I just want to give you a little bit of pushback. You know, I have Premier clients that love the car. Oh my gosh, look at this, look at the glass and all of this stuff. So I mean, I hear you guys, but with the technology that you have in a Tesla, I don't think it's a basic car.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think the reason why they made the Model 3 a premier car to begin with was because
of the Hertz
those drivers that were renting the opportunity to make a higher tier money, not just on there. That's all I'm suggesting. And now that Hertz is going a different direction, I think they would rather have, just like Lyft, they would rather have those Model 3s running around doing X rides and comfort rides versus premier rides. They'd rather have you more available for their basic rides, because let's understand, if 90% of all rideshare rides are X rides or basic Lyft rides, they're going to want more people available for those basic rides versus the upper tier rides. That's all I'm saying. That's how I think about it.
Well, not just that, right? And I'll add to that. If what Nick is saying is true and how drivers love this car so much, you're gonna keep driving it. Oh, they took Premiere away? Oh, I'm sad. But I really like my car. What are they gonna choose?
Well, I mean, that's what happens now, right? How many Lux drivers that don't qualify for Black are still driving Lyft? How many drivers are going to be honest with themselves? How many drivers in the chat are going to be honest with themselves? And they're still driving Lyft rides. They're doing extra comfort rides. They're doing Lyft basic rides in their car that they bought to do Lyft Lux with.
I mean, we know somebody that had a 29.9% APR in their car that they were doing Lux basic rides with. So,
yeah, I mean, how do you
in a Porsche?
In a Porsche. That wouldn't be Brandon, would it? Was that be Brandon? Is that Brandon? Brandon, where you at? I sent you the link, Brandon. Quit playing, man. Get your ass in here and let's go. It's all love. Anyway. And then the other thing too is I think Lyft gets sold to Amazon this year in 2024. I think Lyft is actually going to be sold. Right now, there's a short squeeze going on with the stock price. Everybody's stock price is up. Like Omar said earlier, the whole market is just blowing apart. It's way overrated, way overvalued.
I disagree.
Well, then we're going to find out by quarter two. We'll know by quarter two.
Yeah.
I give them quarter one. We're going to find out by quarter two.
Yeah.
And then I think Lyft gets sold, bought. I think Lyft is bought this year. I do. Oh, and I'll give you one more prediction. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, Dara Khosrowshahi is no longer CEO of Uber.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's not a hot take. That's probably a reality because there's behaviors that you'll see in all these companies in which something is getting ready to happen, and Lyft is definitely on that trajectory of we want to get sold. We're trying to make ourselves attractive enough to be.
I think you're right, Vinny. Just because if he keeps on squeezing everything, and the numbers start to look right for a full year, he can say, "I did my job. Now I'm out." So and let the next guy come in, and it's just going to be flames, and he doesn't care.
Not only that, Dara's been selling off his stock options. When he took over, Uber's stock price was half of what it is now. It was in the upper 20s, lower 30s. Right now, Uber is trading over $60 a share. So now's a good time to start selling stock options.
Yep.
And he's been selling them off. So there you go.
All right, Melvin says I don't do Lyft Basic or Uber X in my non-rental Model 3. I appreciate you, Melvin.
Oh.
Hey,
Wow.
you gotta cherry pick. You can't do every ride, but yeah, you gotta cherry pick.
Yeah. But I do agree with Silver Fox saying that Amazon probably will buy Lyft. I can see that.
There's rarely a standard ride I'll take on Lyft with and extra comfort, almost never.
Wait, you get extra comfort, Steven?
In a Y? Yeah.
I thought you weren't getting it. I don't know why.
No. Remember,
No,
it was
that
Nick
was
that
me.
wasn't getting them. I got them before they even. I think I was like one of the first ones to start getting those rides.
Yeah,
It was
remember the
Nick that
Model
was
3
having a
wasn't
problem
getting
getting them.
Model
Yeah.
3s wasn't getting any comfort rides on Lyft.
Remember the first day that they launched, the rates were actually good, and I was getting the rides, and then the second day, then it sucked.
Okay, because I thought that was Buddha. I mean, I thought, oh yeah, Buddha was getting them, but then because he was the one saying that, he's like, yo, look at these rates, and he was taking them. I'm like, don't take them. It's a trap, bro. He said, stop capping.
I want
rides, you get extra comfort.
I want to know what's the big deal, whether I'm renting a Tesla or if I went and bought the Tesla. What's the big deal?
You're not part of the. Okay, old man, we have to explain these things because sometimes it don't go over Vinny's head. Okay, it's a thing that you own it and you don't own it. You're just kind of like.
But you don't own it if you make a payment.
It's like Vinny. It's like you're in the club, like looking in through the glass.
He's still at the front door. He's got one foot in. He's like, yeah. And then when things go bad, all of a sudden, he slams the door.
Okay.
Like I think there's an inside joke too, where it's like the pain is coming for us who own the car, and for you, you could just say,
"I'm done. Hands off. Yep, bye."
So I'm going to answer when we get into the after show after dark, Rideshare Garage after dark.
Buddha's killing you in the comments. I love it.
Yeah,
Isn't he though?
it's okay. I'll take it. I got big shoulders, bro. Don't worry about it. Just make sure
So you got Buddha and you got Musa coming for your
I got a
blood.
pass.
And I got Richie Hustles trying to jump in here too. Plymouth.
Oh no, he is.
I got the Plymouth man in here too.
Oh yeah, you know the pot stirring is coming. 'Cause he's just sitting around right now. He's just sitting around right now in the FAU parking lot. So
Yeah. XL gang is sitting around not getting any rides right now.
Yeah, exactly. XL gang not getting any rides. $2.39 Burger King rides. Listen. I forgot what I was gonna say. You guys tore me up. I appreciate it. Make sure you show up, Buddha, after dark. Don't be like Brandon. Don't be like Brandon and bitch out and go somewhere and go hit your ball and sit in your parking lot with your Porsche on X Ride, okay?
Don't you mean sitting at the charger, sleeping?
In his Escalade. In his rented Escalade. Pretending he's
Did he
charged.
get that back? Did he get that one back or no? Because
I have no idea. Yeah,
I thought he was in the link. I can't even keep
No,
wow,
'cause-
I can't even keep
no,
up.
because he was in the
I
Ford.
don't even know. It changes.
No, he was in the
I don't even
Ford
know.
last week or 2 weeks ago. He was in the
Oh,
Ford
right.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you're right.
And
Yep.
I'm thinking in my head, that should not be on black SUV. That is a crappy car. No, get that thing off. So,
which one? The Navigator? I mean the Expedition?
anything with Ford.
Yeah, I
It's just it's bad. So
Yeah. Well, it's like Plymouth. Plymouth, Ford. Plymouth and Ford shouldn't be allowed to do shit.
So, guys, if you don't know, Richie and Benny go at it all the time in the Zello group. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
I love my Boston guy, my Richie. Woo! Y'all know him as Richie Hustles. I know him as Richie Woo. He is the newest husband of that Boston City mayor there, you know. So anyway, oh man, this is a lot. Listen, I now let's get into what should we be expecting starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow night going into New Year's Eve. What should we
Thursday,
be expecting, guys?
So that's a little bit about what this is right here. Y'all see it?
No surge, no service. Explain that to the chat.
So during New Year's, you know, and most of us work in like big markets, it gets absolutely nuts. And everybody has a different way of working, and we, you know, and I like to make fun of the people that kind of do the ant mode thing, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And some people have a style that kind of works with them, or whatever the case may be. But if there's one day for you to be absolutely greedy and to just absolutely get as much as you can per ride, not just per hour, it's on New Year's. So if your map ain't red, turn your app off.
yeah, but what about the people that have to make rent and it's due on the 1st?
See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
There's gonna be desperate drivers taking bad stuff. That's how it is now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I all I can say is if I don't know what to expect, I've lowered my expectations each year, but that's how I approach things. If I was to work New Year's, and I might end up having to work a part of New Year's, I might be away, but keep an eye on the map, and then maybe selectively turn the app on for a little while, and then come back home. Not dedicate my entire day towards it, but I feel like if there's a day where you should absolutely be maxing out, you know, value, it's on that day. Because here's the thing too, right? That nobody talks about. Because we've been around for so long that there is a notoriety that we don't matter anymore. You order a car, someone shows up, you go from point A to point B. Who cares, right? One of the most dangerous days to drive is New Year's Eve.
100%.
Very true.
One of the most dangerous days to drive. And it was Tony that just said it at the beginning of the show. I don't mind driving. It's the other people in inclement weather. I don't even know if it's going to rain down here or if it's going to rain where you are or it's going to snow, whatever the case may be. People want to go out. They want to do things. If there's one day of the year where people look at the price of the app and they go, because that's what's happening. That's been my experience. I've had people tell me, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm paying $100 for this ride," and then they give you a tip. You know what? It's worth it because it's my life. So if there's one day a year to think about yourself and say, you know what? Right there. No surge, no service. Someone needs a ride, $100. I don't care. Seriously. If you drive a clapped out Prius, just get as much as you can. It's one day. And people will pay it. At least historically they have. I don't know if given the state of the economy right now that people are on more of a budget. I don't know. But we got one guy here who's getting $500 per ride over here. So I mean it's gotta be kind of good, right?
Well, we know big spenders are gonna still spend. Real people that still have money are gonna keep spending. It doesn't matter if it's a good economy, bad economy.
And their life is important for them. So shit, I'm looking for someone to book me that night. That would change my tune on.
But if someone books you, how much are you going to charge them for like 8 hours on New Year's Eve?
Probably like $2,000.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. I mean, it's negotiable.
Yeah.
Mel,
what if they just say $100 an hour?
You said you say $100 an hour?
If someone wants to book on New Year's Eve through me, it's gonna have to be a lot for me to leave my house and everything. But then I also feel bad in the back end of it because then I lose money, and then that client goes, "Oh, you know what? On a day I needed Scott, he sent me another driver." So,
ooh,
so
yeah,
it's tough.
That's a tricky thing for you, yeah.
So, because I have other drivers that I call that when I need help, I'll just call them. I'm like, "Hey, can you help me? I'll pay you this much for this ride." Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Perfect. But then if my client then texts me the next day or when I pick them back up and say, "I don't like that driver," I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then that driver, I have to make a list.
Yeah, and you know what? I've had Omar's done work for me when I had my thing going.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Richie in here has done work for me. My buddy Mike, my buddy Elias. I've used pretty much everybody in the group, right? When I had my thing. It's got nothing to do with the driver. It's got everything to do with that person that when they call Scott, they want Scott.
Yeah.
These other guys are absolutely spot on and perfect and no issues. Just a good driver, the whole 9 yards. Cars are just as clean. Everything's solid. But that's not what especially when it comes to certain types of businesses where it's customer service related. They want Scott because Scott is who is the man to them. They want Thomas because Thomas is the man to them.
Just about personality.
They want Vinny because they can get white Vinny or they can get black Vinny, but it's going to be Vinny. That's what they want.
I don't know about that, man, because there was an event where they didn't want black Vinny. I don't know, man. I felt bad.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'm just saying. So it's a lot of times it's not. Listen, I picked up a guy, I don't know, a couple, 3-4 months ago, something like that. And the guy's got his own company down here, right? And he's doing, we were talking, he's doing what I used to do, no big deal there, right? And he said, "Hey, can I get your number?" I was like, "Well, I really don't want to be committed." Omar, I tell you, I've said this, I don't know how.
What? You didn't tell him buy me dinner first?
No, bro. Listen, I don't want to be committed to nobody. I just don't. You know why? Because if I don't want to do something that day, I don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah. That's so true.
True.
When I don't want to do something, I go really high in the price.
Well, and that's the other thing, right? People get insulted when you raise your prices. Scott, am I lying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to so prime example, if a client doesn't tip me and I pick them up 3 times, they've yet to tip me. My 4th time when I pick them up, it doesn't matter if I'm going to LAX with them again. I just go, oh, it's an extra $20, and this is before I pick them up. And they always ask why, and I just tell them like, oh, insurance went up this quarter, sorry, this month. So I can't say gas right now because it's the winter time and gas is cheap. So over here, so I can't say that yet. So
I'm finding that the driving game is going to be, it's only going to be as good as you pivot, bro. For as long as you pivot. I'm just saying the pivot is in, bro. We've been screaming it for a year. Have something else to go to.
Yep.
Whether it's going to be this or not. I am so curious to see what happens next week.
oh, yeah.
Well, that's funny. You said that. Like I said, I was curious about how everything was going to look after Lux went away when we got this extra comfort nonsense.
Well, here you go. You guys know on the radio, I'm running with Extra Comfort Electric, and Premier on Uber, right? And I've gotten nothing but Extra Comfort rides, right, on Uber. That's all that's coming through is Extra Comfort. Well, I did have the one Premier, it turned out. Anyway.
Right.
What the Extra Comfort is the new X.
But you're getting a lot of blacks.
Well, Lyft, yeah, that's a whole nother ballgame, though. But today, the app never went off today at all. But my point is Uber Comfort is the new Lyft Lux. Let me say it again. Uber Comfort is the new Lyft Lux. Not pay-wise. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about riders. Because the last time when I had the Model 3, both weeks that I had the Model 3, I didn't get nowhere near this many goddamn Uber Comfort requests. And you can't say that it's a busy market right now because we're not that busy out there on the streets down here. Omar, we're not busy. Not what I would consider busy.
But I think the factor for that here, I don't know about your market, for here, is that the rates are so close. Why not get a nicer vehicle and I can tell the driver what to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. With Uber Comfort, they can. You got shut the fuck up mode.
Yep.
You got I want an igloo or I want a sauna. Right?
Yeah.
And get out and help me put me in my car.
I got bags.
And get out and put my fucking luggage in your piece of shit car.
And then when they leave, I tell them they're just a cheap ass.
Cheap.
You do?
Everyone that gets in my car, as soon as they leave on Uber, I'm like, all right, have a good day. And I wave and I'm like, all right. And I'm like, cheap ass.
And the sad thing about all this is that I don't want people to make less money, but like I'm okay with more Teslas and cars that qualify for comfort on Uber to take those rides because people are cheating to get those rides and they're hoping that an SUV shows up. So I want that.
Yeah.
Like, please take that ride. Please. If you're in a car, and you qualify for Extra Comfort, take it. Not Extra Comfort, Comfort. I get confused between the two stupid apps. But then again, you can make the argument, Omar, it's one more thing that you can do if it's slow or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to say not in my goddamn QX60, I'm not. But again, that's just the ego thing. That's the ego and
No. I don't think that's just ego, Omar.
Steven, stop. Wait. Keep going, Omar. Keep going.
No, it's the same thing with Lux Black too. They order Lux Black to get an SUV.
Yep.
And so I tell them to go shut the F up. Put them in my clapped out non-rented Model Y. Buddhas. Buddha, bro.
Hey, Nick, can I ask you a question, Nick?
Yeah. What's up?
Nick, when you unfortunately had that accident in your rented Model 3, remember that first accident you had in that rented Model 3?
Yeah.
And
he said that he already said Nick gets the pass.
Wait.
Yeah, I
And
get
then,
a pass.
and then
I'm not trying to
I
mess that
wouldn't
up.
give a damn. You're gonna prove my point. You're gonna prove something for me right here. You're gonna prove something for me right here. When you called the company and said, "Hey, this happened. I had an accident. I got damaged." What did they do by the end of the day for you?
They told me, "Hey, go bring the car to this garage, and we got another car for you."
See, now that's the difference when you rent a Tesla instead of falling asleep at the charger and getting ran into by some old lady in her golf cart, and now your shit is running around with duct tape on it.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Whose car is that?
Right. You better get
That
the
would be
electrical
Buddha's
duct
car.
tape.
That would be Buddha's car because he's
What
got to
the-
own it.
Electrical duct.
That's the car I always see in LA. I'm like, who the hell's driving that thing?
So I'm just saying, give me the rental if they're going to take care of me the same day, and I'm gonna have me and it was a new car, wasn't it, Nick? Fresh off the line. It didn't have 150,000 miles. It was a brand spanking, shiny, new. Still had the damn price tag sticker in the glove box. Go ahead, Nick. It's okay. You can say it. It's okay. I know they gave you a pass, but bro, if we're gonna play the dozens, we're gonna play the dozens, okay? And I'm gonna call it.
That's why, like I said, there's a part of me that's happy that the Teslas are taking the comforts, because I'm hoping that it makes the XL passenger take the XL. I hope that it sorts things out, but we'll see.
I love you, buddy.
Well, you already know.
I love you, Buddha.
By the way, Vinny, your house is surging.
Which one?
Which one? You only got one.
Yeah, we know which one.
Exactly.
Hey, now hold on. Now you see how these guys. You see, Thomas. You see what I got to put up with, Scott. You see what I got to put up with.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Steven, Nick, Omar are on our radio channel. Okay. Well, I'm on Omar's radio. I was told it was Omar's channel today.
Oh yeah.
I was told it was Omar's fucking channel.
Omar's like, I didn't say anything. But
Okay, that's what I was told today.
Omar's like, I'm a quiet observer eating popcorn.
And all of these guys love to bust my chops. But you know what I do, Scott and Thomas, that they don't?
What's that?
I stay fucking busy at my house. Omar is always cussing at his house. He's cussing so much in his house that he refuses to even mow the yard anymore. Okay? You go into Omar's neighborhood, he's got two houses. Okay? He's got two houses. Both of them got empty Pepsi bottles flying all over the fucking yard. Okay? And a bunch of citations from the HOA people talking about clean your shit up. Code enforcement talking about we're going to throw you out your own house. Because they're not busy. But where am I?
Wait.
Money.
It's not that they're not busy; it's that they're oversaturated, and Uber is lowballing from one of the houses.
Bro, how many times have I said if the crowd goes left, go right? But you don't want. Anyway, you're right. My house is surging. I'm out, y'all. See you next year. I'm out.
Go get that. Go get those comfort rides. The DoubleTree.
Yo.
You got burger on you.
I got burger. That's only if they have the car in stock, please. Yeah, but Richie, I can drive either one right now, buddy. So.
Oh, it looks like somebody woke up from the Hallmark rerun marathon.
Yeah. I Love Lucy ran out. Desi Arnaz and Judy Garland have moved on to the afterlife.
So, Benny, quick question.
Fire away.
Do they take out your payment every week, or do they wait until the end of the month?
No. It's a weekly rental.
Yeah, but are you seeing the payment coming out of your credit card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's at the start?
Well, yeah, you pay a week in advance.
Yeah, see, I like that. I prefer that.
Yeah. Because Hertz like
that actually makes
wait.
sense. Yep. They flash the payment, and then you actually get charged by the time you turn in the car or a month passes.
Yep.
Yeah, you
I
get
mean,
an
I learned all
invoice
this
every
through
week.
Nick has been with Drive Whip for a while. By the way, anybody interested in Drive Whip, I got a link down below in the description. Make sure you go check it out. Nick's been with them for a while. He hasn't had any problems. Right? I mean, we all know what happened with Hertz with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all know what happened with Hertz with a lot of other drivers.
Yeah.
Like to me, it was a no-brainer. But I low key watched Nick for a while before I pulled the trigger on this car. Because I wanted to see if there was going to be any problem, if he was having any problems with these people.
No, the only problem that you'll have is if you don't pay your invoice in time.
It's an automatic debit out of my account. No problem.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
wondering
like
how.
I said, your model is so good that if they actually brought it to LA and that I could actually use the commercial insurance or they register it with the PUC, I'd be jumping on one of those cars.
I don't know. Maybe that's why they have
what would the charge have to be though?
It would have to
Like,
be
what kind of rate would they put it at?
It
Or
would have to
what
be
rate am I
pretty
willing
close
to
to like
accept?
$700 a week, because the average right now is what I see on Facebook on the black side. It is eight to 1,000.
Yeah.
For like.
Oh, I hope they come in and
2023s.
undercut.
Yo, $800 a week, man.
But
Yeah.
you can
How are
do
you
it.
doing that, bro?
You
But
can
the
do
fuel
it.
yours.
Yeah. But it's not your car, the fuel. You just put in Arco, which is the cheapest gas out there, and just
We're
say,
talking
hey,
about
it's
Tesla.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro.
and a Tesla. How are you?
But-
how are you swinging
okay.
800 a week, man?
Hmm.
How sustainable is that?
In our market here,
You could do it in
you
this
can
one.
do it. You can do
Yeah.
it. I don't know about everyone else. I don't know about Texas. I'm pretty sure Texas, they wouldn't. There's no way they could charge 800. They would have to charge like 500. They would have to look at what the numbers are for everyone.
There's
Okay.
actually, for what you're saying, that kind of doesn't make sense, because if we look at the price of the actual, like, how much was your car? How much would an Escalade be brand new?
Over 100K.
Okay, so you're talking about over 100K
Yeah.
compared to a Model Y that you could literally buy in the 50s.
Yeah.
Two
So
different.
why would the rate be that high? It doesn't have to be that high.
It could just be because of commercial insurance. They could just say,
I'm
hey,
not saying people couldn't charge more, but there's no reason why they couldn't charge less. Is my point.
yeah, they could charge less if they want to have a small margin. But if you're covering
how is
the
it a
tires
small
and
margin if you're literally paying half less on the vehicle?
because
You know what I'm
what's 500 a week times the whole year?
Yeah,
What is that?
I'll tell
That
you
doesn't
right now.
that kind of covers just some stuff.
So
So, and if stuff starts to break
20
down in the car,
26,000. 26,000.
yeah, that's nothing. That is nothing.
So
For owner, that's nothing. I can tell you that.
Yeah, you want to cover the cost of the vehicle and how. So it's still an investment after 1 year.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
want to be able to make sure after 2
not
years
double.
it's profitable. So
there's risk involved, Steven. That's the thing. And then on
Of
top of that,
course.
as a driver, there's risk involved too, because I've mentioned this before, and it's a hard thing to talk about for me, is that I have this mentality that I drive something that's not what it is. I think I drive an Escalade. I don't drive an Escalade. And I've had people tell me, oh, I really wanted to get a bigger vehicle.
I always look at mine as a sedan. I always look at it as a sedan. It's
Yeah.
5
Wait,
seats.
wait. Omar, say that again for me, please, buddy. I'm recording this. I want this next year. What did you just say about your beautiful vehicle? It's not what?
What?
What did you just say? You just said you think something. What was you thinking?
Yeah, that I have the mentality that I think I'm driving a different vehicle that can command Escalade prices, but you got to have the Escalade.
yeah,
So
yeah. But
I
even
still try. Listen, you miss every shot that you don't take. I still try.
Omar, when I see you, Omar, I'm gonna give you the biggest fucking hug. I'm gonna hug you so good, bro, that I might even reach down and squeeze your ass for a minute,
There you go.
bro.
There you go. See, that's the Florida
I
stuff.
mean,
There you
I
go.
was
That's
gonna
that Florida
say
Yeah,
water.
bro.
Yeah, that Florida.
Yeah, that's that Florida water. All the gators and snakes and crap. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're
I'm
kissing
gonna have to
each
squeeze.
other.
I'm gonna have to squeeze Omar's ass like a gator.
Oh, you talking about West Hollywood?
Oh no, just
No, he's talking about what
Nicholas-
notice.
Nicholas Reed said it's $700 for a Tesla with commercial insurance in Dallas. $700.
so
Assuming
that's
$700.
that's actually not that bad because 700 you should be able to be on black SUV over there and make 500 and then start getting clients from it.
Well,
So.
I mean, I don't know how you get on black SUV with a Model Y. I don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I'm telling you.
Nope.
I mean, I
I
get
wouldn't
it.
be going for
They
SUV.
make a third row. But bro, even Omar's not getting in the back of that motherfucker. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
wait, what are you talking about?
I'm talking
The
about
black Model Y with the
third
7
row.
seats. You're not going to
I'm telling you, I need to see it for myself. You guys keep saying
It's tiny.
it,
It's tiny.
It's tiny. It's tiny.
Just
Bro.
look at a smart car driving on the road. That's how small.
The third row.
Yeah.
Wait. The third
Yeah.
row.
Just the third row.
Yeah.
like a toy car,
Just
right?
the third row.
Because that back
Look
seat,
at a smart car and
that
put
back
the two
seat
seats
can get a
together.
couple of that back seat in that Model Y can get a couple of 300-pounders in there, no problem. And they got room. It ain't like a
Yep.
Southwest airline flight where they need an extra seat. Okay, we ain't talking Delta where the rest of
But they're getting it for free.
two seats. Okay, yeah, that they're getting for free.
Well,
God damn it,
my Model 3
Oh.
gets 300-pounders. Just letting you know.
bro. That Model 3 is tight. I couldn't. I'm so glad I got the Y, bro. Oh God, Nick, you're a better man than me, brother. But your beard fits in there. Your beard gets I ain't gonna lie, bro. You and Tony, y'all fit in them cars, man. Now I gotta know. You know what? That's a question I got for everybody. Who's got the heavier beard? Is it Tony or is it Nick?
Definitely Tony.
Yeah,
Tony's got the bigger beard, right?
Tony.
Tony,
All day.
Tony's got the bigger beard,
I
right?
haven't.
Yeah.
I
He's got
haven't
the
had a
Tropic
beard
Thunder beard,
trim
right?
for almost 2 months.
Okay. Okay. So he's the apple bottom jeans with the fur. Y'all know Tropic Thunder. Alan Grossman. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When he does the dance. Anyway. All right, cool. Guys, I'm gonna open up the floor. Anything y'all want to talk about, go for it, man. It's the last show of the year. We got a half hour to go. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Where's Musa? Where's Buddha? Somebody send Buddha the link. Get him on here so we can roast his ass a little bit. Get Buddha on here so we can roast his ass a little bit. I feel like a little LA Cali marshmallow. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go. Big shout out to Sergio. He's under the weather tonight. Everybody give Sergio send him out a wish.
Get
He is
well soon, brother.
Yes, sir. He's one of us.
Yeah. We gonna need him in 2024.
Mighty good.
Yes, sir. We're definitely gonna need him. Hey, where's the clapped out Buddha? Clapped out Buddha.
I sent the link in the Discord. So
Melvin, go in the Discord. Get on the link. Come on the show. If you guys are in the Discord, you want to be on the show, come on. I can take up to 10 people at one time. So
Right.
we'll take
Whoa.
one at a time.
Pause for the
Listen, I just let him say stuff now. No,
I don't talk like that, so
No, you just tag people in tweets on shit like that, Thomas. I
yes,
don't
I know, I do.
Oh, look at that. Sergio.
Yes.
Sergio.
Hey
here-
guys, wishing everyone a happy and healthy 2024. Be safe out
Yes.
there, everyone, from the man Sergio himself.
Yes.
I
be
wonder
safe.
if Sergio will have his own platform in 2024.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
Ooh. I
Showing
mean,
floods like this, you see?
What the Buddha?
Buddha.
The non-rented Buddha.
Here we
Hey,
go.
trust and believe. I'd be renting if something happens to my wife.
Oh no, bro. Obviously, yeah, bro. Come on now, bro. But
Well,
come on.
Steven,
He said earlier. Oh, that's why I opted for the motor. Shut up, bro. You gotta rent it. You
I
gonna
could
go
have
to
took
the
the Model
airport in
3.
that, sir?
I could have took the Model 3, but I chose the Model Y. I waited on a Model Y.
You chose the Model Y
He
because of
did.
me.
He
And
did
you know
put
what
it
it
off.
didn't
Steven,
come
right?
with? You know what it didn't come with? I didn't have to choose a duct tape color.
Damn.
Shut up,
Now
bro.
but you do got to get the electrical duct tape though.
You know what
just can't
else
put-
you know what else
Hey.
it does come with? You know what else it came with? It came with an alarm clock. So if I fall asleep while the damn thing's charging, I ain't gonna get charged extra.
Hey, Randy.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you walk right into that, Buddha. You walk
Yeah,
right
you
into
did.
that,
Come
bro.
on, man.
Hey, homie's
Randy.
coming.
Wait,
Yo,
hold on,
homie's-
Randy. I got back on both platforms a few months ago. I'm back on both platforms
For now.
All right, go
Yeah,
Oh,
for
not
now.
the for now, bro.
Hey, I mean, hey, they could kick me off. You never know.
Or
I'm
you
not
could
saying they'll
go
kick you
still
off.
try
I'm
to
just
charge
saying they're
you,
gonna
man.
do the background check again. Remember, it's an every year thing. Got him.
Got him. Oh man.
They have to have a special review for my background check.
Bro.
No, they got to give
Steven.
it to the special department of the special department.
Right. They'll get right on it.
See, Vinny works at the special department with his rented Tesla, bro.
That's okay. Listen, it's on my phone, buddy. I walk up, it unlocks itself. I walk away, it locks itself.
Hey! At least I had the pleasure of walking to a Tesla dealership, and they get the red carpet for me, bro. When I bought my Tesla, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Bought Tesla.
No problem. And in 6 months, when Uber's paying like 22 cents a mile and 12 cents a minute, you're gonna be renting your shit out on Turo,
Dude.
and you're gonna be like fucking Brandon with a $3,000 bill because some motherfucker done clapped your shit out even worse, and you got 12 millions on the
My bumper falling off and shit. I'm dead as fuck. Oh, bro, you wanna hear the story of what happened though?
Buddha, you don't know you messing with the wrong one, son.
Nah, bro. It was sad because I was not trying to, bro. I fell asleep at the wheel. I dinged all those like white posts on the 91 freeway,
Oh my
and like
Oh, jeez, that's you.
that was my Buddha.
You're destroying our city.
Of course, bro.
Oh
So
gosh,
so
take the
so, 60
next time. Just stay up north.
I told Steven about it when it happened. I was like, bro, my dad's gonna get pissed, bro. Right? And the only reason why he caught me is because a stupid Tesla app would send you notifications. Hey, the front trunk is open. The front trunk is open. Emotional, damn it! I was fixing the damn fucking bumper, so I had the thing up, you know. And the fucking light, bro. And my dad pulls up. He looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't trip about it, dog."
Jeez.
He was like,
God damn it, Buddha.
Son. He was like, son, why is there a 12-pack of white duct tape on the floor, son? What's
Right.
You know,
why you got bungee string? What the hell,
dude? One side of the vehicle more shinier than the other from the WD 40 off job that got done on it.
Oh god.
Hey, bro.
I probably would have just lit that lady up. I'd have been mad as hell. Somebody hit me while my car is charging.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
I mean, I've even had a regular gas engine. My car, one of my cars was hit in the past, being parked in my complex.
Every time. I'm worried about somebody coming to clip the front end of my car because these people don't know how to pull in and out of their charger.
All right, look. I don't know if you guys can see it right, all right? But look at this.
What the hell is that? A Honda Civic?
It's not your rental, bro.
Oh,
I know.
See?
My rental's clean, bro. What the hell is that?
yeah, because
Jeez.
because you're paying to fucking wash it to do comfort rides.
Listen,
Watch Vinny be the
I
Uber
washed my
in
car.
Florida, bro.
Vinny going to the car wash for the Cadillac and then parks it and then washes the Tesla and drives that.
Oh
car
god.
washes.
Buddha, go read the chat. I'm not gonna put that up, but go read the chat.
Where?
Go read the chat from Sergio.
From Sergio, let's see.
Oh,
I would not be
Melvin's in
admitting
the
that.
house.
Jesus Christ.
Melvin's in the house. Melvin's in the house.
Hey,
What's going
man.
on?
What's
What's
up,
going
brother?
on? I'm just
Melvin
here.
in
Just
the
got to the house,
house.
man. Hey,
All right,
but
Kyle.
I still don't have any duct tape on my car though, so we're still good.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Damn.
hey, I'm just
But listen, wait, who else? Oh, you know what? Didn't Steven? Oh yeah, Steven had a thing. Something fell on his car.
Yeah,
and
for
then-
talking shit.
Yeah,
Talking shit.
yeah,
His
yeah,
car was
yeah,
sent
yeah,
like
yeah.
5 days later, I think. 5 days later,
Hey. This is what happened, all right? I'll
You
tell
gotta and then I think
Oh,
something
don't try to
happened.
explain
Did
now,
something happen to New Jay?
No.
Like you guys all have. It's a clapped out Tesla gang. That's why.
Yeah, okay, but let's
in
keep
the
in mind, I
Discord,
wasn't
clapped out
falling
Tesla
asleep.
gang.
I wasn't falling asleep. I wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to do. I took my wife to the grocery store, and next to my place, there's construction.
bro, you're blaming your
Something
wife?
fell off. Something
You're
fell
blaming
I know,
off
right?
of one of the
Wow,
lifts
you're
and
blaming
came
the
and fell
Mexican.
onto my car. That's what
He's trying to
happened.
find
Oh.
every excuse to get out of that car payment, bro.
Did he?
Oh,
Hey, if something happens, I'm not gonna say. Like I said, I'll cry tears of joy.
yo,
All right,
Steven
real-
was like,
real quick,
please.
real quick. Let me do this. Weezoom's heading up to Seattle for the New Year's celebration, so be safe out there and make some money. We
I was about to
appreciate you,
say.
buddy. Make sure you guys go over there to gigwithit.com, please. Check them
Yes.
out. There might
The
be some good stuff.
official and unofficial.
The unofficial of
Going
this.
to
Unofficial.
Seattle,
Buddha,
some good rates, I think.
Buddha, I know you're well rested. You got plenty of sleep in that damn clapped out Model Y, okay?
Bro, you don't understand. Wait, you have the Model Y now. Can you tell me the fucking seats are so comfortable, bro?
They're the same
Can't-
seats as the
bro.
Model 3. What are you talking about?
I never been in a Model 3 like that. But like, bro, those seats are
Okay.
oh
The
my god.
Oh shit! I can't.
Hey.
With this guy.
Hey, that shit works, bro. Trust.
Hey, don't forget the 3M duct tape.
Hey, everybody's picking on Buddha right now. Weezu wants to know, Buddha, did you
Wait.
did you get 50% off your webcam? Why does it only show half your face?
There's like stuff right here, bro. I'm not trying to show all of that, bro.
This is hey bro, this is awesome, dude. This is awesome. Roast Central. Roast Central. Who haven't we picked on yet? Everybody's been picked on except
Melvin with this clapped out XT6 and his
Oh, dude,
That's Eddie with the clapped out XT6, bro.
No, dude.
Oh.
Dealership every weekend,
man.
Isn't this shit still in the shop for like 2 years now?
That bitch is gonna sing "Happy Birthday" over there at Ken Bachelor Cadillac.
I cannot believe your goddamn truck is still sitting at that shop.
No, I'm
I'm
telling
not
you.
even worried about it because they're making the freaking payment. But if I was making that payment, I would have been on their ass a long time ago.
Yeah, but
Well,
no,
at least
I'm
you're-
not shocked.
See, at least Melvin is not in a rented Tesla Model Y, bro.
So Melvin, do you have any duct
Yeah.
tape in your Tesla?
No, none whatsoever.
Okay, Melvin.
I don't got duct tape on my shit.
You need to out there. You just saw. Look like you need a lot more duct tape on that motherfucker. Look like you need.
Bro,
some
I
goddamn
fixed
Gorilla
it.
Glue.
Buddha.
Did I
Just go rent out a Tesla. Just do it. Just do it.
No, you know what?
It's
You know what?
okay.
I'm gonna go rent on an XT6 and clap that shit out too while I'm at it.
Well, I know. Hey, Buddha, I know where you can get a QX60 as long as you promise not to bring it back in the same condition you left it. Omar, there's your solution. Omar, Buddha, Omar. Omar, there's your solution.
I cannot. I have no idea
Oh.
what Vinny's talking about.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. What the
Listen. You're gonna rent your QX60 to Buddha
Mhm.
so that he can drive a real luxury vehicle
There you go.
because it's got Escalade vibes to it.
bro?
Okay.
Don't you got a bootlegging
And
Escalade?
with Buddha's excellent driving record,
I got a
it should
truck.
come back
That's
to
a
you in one
bootlegging.
piece.
That's a bootlegging Escalade, bro. What happened, Vinny? You couldn't afford the big boys or what?
Didn't need the
Justice
big
for
boy.
Brandon, bro.
No. Brandon's the only guy I know gets 38% interest on a fucking.
Isn't that good now?
Dad.
That's really good now.
Even if it was good now, he got it back when it wasn't good.
Oh, during COVID.
Bro, hey, serious talk though. Do you know how many people are going to be now? This is something else. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Uber has been pushing. Uber has been pushing all these different rental companies on drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Uber's reading the tea leaves that a lot of these drivers that went out and got all these cars during the pause, and now those cars are getting repossessed.
Yep.
They know they're going to need drivers. They know they're going to need cars. They know they got 760,000 new drivers that just walked across the border that need cars. And here you go. That's another one of my things. Did Sergio said he wouldn't rent his Yugo to Buddha?
Hey, bro. At this point,
last week,
hey, Vinny, bro. Look,
I ain't
at
seen
this
that
point,
car in over 30 years.
Vinny, that's Sergio calling you out. Why you got to call me out?
bro. At that point,
Bro.
hey, Sergio, with these prices, bro, I'm down to pick up somebody in a Ford Pinto, dog. I swear.
No way, Omar.
Yeah, look.
Oh God.
Yeah. I made the right choice to stay home tonight. Let's just say that.
Oh,
Hey,
No
it's
search.
all right, Buddha.
No
Make
search,
that
no
money
service.
on the 31st with that duct tape. It's all good, man. Don't
Hey,
be
bro,
scared,
look, bro. Me in a clapped out any car, bro, I'll still make a lot of money, bro. Trust.
There you go. They'll feel bad for
You know
you.
what? You know what? Respect right there. Respect right there to the finesse game right there. Respect.
There you go.
Hey, I got a few people in here, bro, that could vouch for me. I know how to finesse, dog. So I may have a clapped out Model Y, but I'm sure driving a fucking airplane, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know you would.
Sure.
I don't even gotta drive in my own car, bro. That's how crazy clients I get, bro.
Omar, 58 right now. There are 58 black drivers, not black as in Black Vinny drivers, but black as in black car drivers. Fort Lauderdale Airport right now, which if you guys, for you that don't know the area, Fort Lauderdale Airport is not a big airport. Not what I would consider a big airport.
No.
It's not small, but it's not big.
Nope.
And they have 58 drivers there just sitting on black. Ooh.
So I wonder after the next couple months if drivers are just gonna have to leave and just say I'm going back to W2.
Yes.
I think they're already getting to that point.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I want to frame that. I want to frame that a different way.
Okay.
Because I don't disagree, but and maybe a topic for another show, right? Let's sit on this. Is the rate of people leaving when it does happen, or if it's happening right now, does it exceed the rate of people coming in?
No.
I think it depends on vehicle availability. This is why I say Uber's pushing so many rentals.
Because I don't disagree. They are pushing us. Like I'm looking at next year and I'm thinking to myself, how can I keep doing this anymore? I can't. That's me. Somebody else in another situation. Like if I were to go back to me in my first situation where I owned my little Nissan Sentra that I bought for $7,000
with spinners.
Yeah. No. It didn't have spinners. It actually has
Well,
regular.
that's straight up Uber comfort. I mean, that's the Lyft comfort right there, man.
Yeah. So like in that situation, I could probably still survive. Well, I don't know
Yeah.
about with these rates. These X rates are so bad, man. I might as well work for free. But beside that, I'm just saying I agree that it's gonna push a lot of people away. I'm in no danger of getting repoed, but someone else who is, yeah. But then again, we could say maybe it's a good thing that there's less drivers, but there's still gonna be more that come in. No?
Yeah.
It
I
all
see.
depends on if the vehicles are available. If they can get a vehicle, because we got to be honest, okay? We've mentioned it. You know, the whole new labor pool, the incoming labor pool. If they don't have cars, they can't drive anyway, so it don't matter.
I shouldn't say, and I should retract my previous statement. I'm one slip and fall away from yes being in danger of repo because I wouldn't be able to work. So
True.
I see a lot like every time I take an Uber, I'll sometimes take a Uber XL and Uber Comfort just to talk to the drivers. And when I tell them that I do what I do, they all want to jump on like my side of it. But I just tell them like it's a lot of headache. It's not free and easy like what you guys do right now. You guys turn on the app and just drive. So
yeah, you're dealing with a different animal. You're dealing with people and relationships, and it has to be.
Has to be
It,
pristine.
it has to
my
be a
bill-
yes. You have to try to find a yes. Yeah.
And my bills, they come every month, and I look at them like,
Every
oh,
month.
geez, here we go.
Every month.
All right, every month.
Yep.
Every month.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's amazing what the average driver was able to afford a year ago and didn't do anything different from last year to this year. And now this year they got to worry about their light bill. Because I can personally tell you, my light bill used to be $145 a month. The motherfucker's over $200 a month now.
And wait till you start plugging in your rented Model Y in it.
You know what? This motherfucker.
What is rented at home, bro?
Sergio's making a good point here.
He is. He's making an excellent
what
point.
I've been thinking. That's what I've been thinking the past decade, and it is the worst I have seen now. The ones that will be leaving are the decent drivers. The service and car quality is at an all-time low.
Yeah, and I see it on my side. Like every time I drive Uber Black and everything, they come into the car and like, this car is so clean, Scott. It's so nice. And I'm like, yeah.
All day.
Scott, do me a favor. Can
That's
you
how I
say
got
that
one of my
for me, buddy?
friends and family.
Can you say that again for me, buddy, Scott? What was that about clean and what was that?
Oh, that my car's always clean.
Yeah, for Uber Black. Uber Black.
No, even when I drove XL. So I have a
Yeah,
2022 Kia Telluride. It was clean every day, and
Yeah, but
my families
at
loved
the
it.
rate that XL is right now, they don't deserve a clean car. So
Scott, Omar,
even-
Omar, hold on.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Give him
I
a
got
20.
Omar out here real quick.
Give
I
him
gotta
a 20.
I agree with you. Yeah.
I got to straighten Omar out here real quick.
wait, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, you're gonna defend Richie Hustle. So think about what you're about to do.
Ooh.
Listen to me, Omar. Listen to me, Omar. Listen to me.
Clapped out XT.
No, I'm defending guys that take care of their car. Okay, that's what I'm defending, bro. Who doesn't deserve a clean vehicle? The rider, because the rider is still paying their highest fare.
Yeah.
The rider is paying for that service in that clean car, bro. It ain't like they're paying at a discount, dude. Just because we're getting squeezed, the fuckers are getting squeezed up. So when you make that kind of statement, you need to step back, slap yourself, and admit and go into recovery that I'm a Jets fan. I'm a Jets fan. I know, forgive me, Lord, I'm a Jets fan. Because it don't make no sense to say that.
See, personally, Omar, I wouldn't let that slide.
Here's what I say, right?
Well, ain't nothing gonna slide with your car because it'll get caught on the corner with that fucking bumper. You gotta hang it off.
Hey.
Oh, Buddha, man.
It's not
God
rented,
damn it.
dog. I just gotta.
So what I would say to that, Vinny, is I'm not saying that the passenger doesn't deserve a clean car. That's Uber's thing. Uber says bigger vehicles and highly rated driver, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Richie Hustles is always complaining, man, I went into Wendy's today and like they didn't even want to talk to me. But if there comes to a point where what Scott was saying was right. Like we're not getting paid enough, and the frustration is building. What Sergio just said is right. People are going to leave, and the service is at an all-time low because they just don't care because you're bringing in people that don't care. So I get what you're saying, Vinny, but look at where things are going.
But I have your answer.
And yeah, we can try to make ourselves stand out. Oh, hey, Omar, you have a nice car. Hey, Vinny, you have a nice, clean vehicle.
Yep.
And then they get out and don't tip you. What then?
That's
So
facts,
here-
bro. That is facts.
100%.
That's
Or
facts.
they leave trash in
You give
your
them your
car.
business card. You give them your business card. Tell them, hey, listen, the ride to the airport tomorrow is $100. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, okay.
Here
Well,
we
thank
go.
you. You have a nice car.
Here's your answer. Where do you apply the pressure? If Richie Hustles walks into Wendy's and they say the people treat him like shit, but yet he still goes to Wendy's, but who's responsible? Wait. But
Right.
who's responsible for those employees and their attitude? Wendy's. Not you, the customer. So if Uber is bending you over and giving you the long john, then how are you going to get mad at the rider? You can't get mad at the rider for that. Not on the elevated platforms, maybe on X, but not the elevated.
I'm not mad at the passenger. I'm just saying, you get what you pay for.
Well, at the end of the day, that's the bottom line.
Well,
You do get
my thing is,
bro.
I think we're actually all making good points. Actually, now you know what, Vinny, you brought up a good. Well, I think we're all making good points. Actually.
Bro,
Go ahead, Thomas. I want to hear what you're gonna say.
no, I felt like I look at it like this for a guy like me. I had older cars and they rolled like they were brand new and kept them clean. And my cars aged out. Because it's like, okay, after a certain amount of years, I have to keep buying another car just to do the basic service. Because if I don't buy another car that's in the middle of the tier where the cutoff line, I'm going to be out of a job. Because if I do it within a year or 2 years before the car age out, that means I got to put money up for that year or 2 years to try to get something else that's up within their year parameters. Man, I've had so many. Well, at the time when I started, hell, I had a 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer, and I built it up from the ground up. Put all these new shocks, tires, engines, motor mounts. The thing rolled like it was brand new. Next year, you get an email. Hey, your car ages out as of this date. You'll never be able to get rides.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
I mean, it's the same way when you buy a Porsche at 21%, and then
29.
Lyft changes something, and then that's it.
You
It's
know what's
38%. Omar,
I can't even
38.
laugh because they did the same thing
21
to
is
my
a deal.
car.
Yo, you know what's crazy also? You know what's crazy also though? My friend was renting a Tesla and he got the boot too, bro. Because the age limit in California is 25 now. But he's already grandfathered in. But even if he was renting, right, because he needed a rental at the time, you still can get like let go from that thing too, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But let me tell you
what? To go back to your point, Vinny, because you got me thinking now, and especially what Thomas just said. Who takes the L? Everybody but Uber. The passenger takes the L, and we take the L.
Right.
Yep.
Uber says, "Oh, okay, we completely understand," and then they come back to me, and then they hit me with something. Either I get deactivated, or whatever the case may be. My rating goes down. Uber don't care. Uber collected that money no matter what.
No matter what.
Or maybe they take the ride from you and go, "Hey, you know what? You did a bad thing," and they give the customer not their money back. They give them a credit.
Yes. The
Uber
money
Cash.
never moves. The money
Uber
never
wins,
moves back.
no matter what. Uber wins, and it's so
Yeah.
it's this service thing, that we do, man. It's a mother, bro.
And Omar, to your point, I think somebody else made this point earlier,
What
and
Sergio
talking
said,
about
bro.
like how do you get back at Uber? Well, that's when the government has to step in. Because
I disagree.
person
No.
can't do anything.
We don't talk
That's what
about that around here,
that's
boy.
that's what
I
I
mean,
said earlier. That's what's
If
probably
the
going to
government
happen.
yeah.
if the government
It's
solved
gonna have to
problems,
happen.
we wouldn't need it.
Yes.
To
Yes.
exist.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Let's not do this.
All right, Sergio's
Oh, we
comment.
about to talk about this in the Flight Club, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started.
Rideshare Garage
Listen,
after dark.
And I agree with
Club.
Sergio here. I agree with Sergio here a lot. Damn. You know, it's funny. I agree with Sergio when he's not here.
Oh,
Riders,
Sergio, ban him. Sergio, ban
riders
his
and
ass
drivers
again,
getting
bro.
screwed. Uber is a $125 billion S&P 500 member, and they are still crying foul about take rates. They should be giving high-fiving each other in San Francisco, all the vested in the money stock options. And like we said, bro, like we said, Dara's taken out, 2 months ago, sold off a shit ton of stock, bro. Sold off a shit ton of stock. I made fun of David Risher, the CEO of Lyft, when he bought 100,000 shares at 1.1 million, and the stock dropped $1.50. And now that the squeeze was on, and Lyft's running at $14, fucking Risher looks like a superstar right now. And he'll be taking. I don't know how long he's going to let the money sit in, but like I said, bro, Omar, what you're talking about is what Sergio always talks about. When you control both sides of the market, you can't get hurt. You cannot get hurt when you control both sides of the market, the driver and the rider.
And I think if Uber gets greedy, way too greedy in 2024, something's going to happen to them. Someone from some congressman is going to be like, nope, all right, we're done with you guys. Now it's time to go after you guys. Because that's what they all do.
It's more of a.
They do it for every company.
That's why people. That's why people finesse. If you know, you know.
Dude, they got Tony Witness in the back of their pocket. Means they got Kamala Harris on their back pocket. They ain't gonna do nothing.
All right. Sergio says it's the best bookmaking operations on the planet.
Yeah, because you can't track it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. I mean, what are you gonna do? So that's why I'm gonna bring it all the way back to this before we wrap this sucker up for the year. That's why I say, bro, fuck them. Get your money. Do what you got to do to get your money. If you are, listen, and you know what? I'm going to say this too. If you have to work this, as I think all of us do, right? Or 90% of us have to work this because the economy ain't helping us right now. Got to call it even, right? If you have to work this, put yourself in position to maximize your time. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to say this could be the first time I say this publicly. Okay, I've been saying it. I've been screaming it to Steven and Nick and Omar and everybody else in our radio chat. Okay, I've been screaming it. Fuck how much you're making a mile. You better start looking at how much you're making per hour.
What?
First time I'm saying it publicly ever.
Oh, okay. Fair.
First time I'm saying it publicly ever. Fuck how much you're making a mile. You better start looking at that time.
I don't turn blue; I turn purple. So when I've been saying it over and over and over again how important it is to look at how much you're making per hour. So I turn purple. I don't turn blue.
I almost shot myself.
That's an impressive technique you have to go from. I can't even say it because we'll get canceled.
Don't say it, bro.
Bro, when them rides coming in at $2 a minute,
I'm dead. I know so many people are watching the show going, Omar's going to hell.
When I squeeze his ass, when I see him, he's really going to go.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
See what I mean? There's no pause.
Damn.
Pause.
And Nick's going to be holding the camera so we get the picture.
I didn't know Omar liked it the three-way, bro.
Where's
Omar hangs out.
That rented Tesla's about to put in work, eh?
Bro, I'm looking for the solution to people that reach for you for no reason.
Whoo, man, Eddie's gonna be pissed, man, that y'all taking some
Yeah,
OnlyFans
for real.
ideas.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Man.
Eddie gonna be like,
my
find
God.
your own
Eddie,
pivot.
this was not something that I want. Okay, this is something that you how do I say this? Your boyfriend wants.
Eddie's gonna go ahead
Audio,
and be
bro.
mad. He's gonna go ahead and throw that pineapple on your face, the one that he uses on his OnlyFans. We're in trouble here.
Dude, a dollar a mile in LA is so dumb, bro. Because from LAX to Santa Monica, right? It's like 8 miles. So what? $8? That's some dumb shit,
But
bro.
but here but also keep in mind, because you guys, as it has been explained to me, okay, and I have to agree when I start looking at these rates. I look at Steven and what Sergio says. You guys out in Cali, they got you locked in on that prop. What is it? Prop 22?
Prop 22.
Oh, yeah.
22.
$26 an hour, bro. That's what y'all are locked in on. So
Prop
they try,
poke in the butt.
Garbage.
they try to keep y'all hourly rate around that fucking $26.
I hope it gets overturned. But dang.
X rides need to be paying at least $30 an hour, bro. At least. Comfort.
I've been
needs to be
saying
at
that.
$30
I
an
said
hour.
that. I said that.
I said it should be 30 to 40.
They
I
don't
said the
like
rate
the
should
way
be
that-
somewhere between 30 to 40 for X.
If they're going to keep slapping us with this fucking utilized active hour bullshit, then I want my $40 an hour on comfort.
Yes.
I want my 50
On
to
comfort,
$60
that should be the 50.
Yeah.
I want my on my premier rides, I want my 50 to 60 an hour. My XL rides, I
Minimum.
want my 50 to 60 an hour.
Hey,
That's what I want. Now, doesn't mean I'm gonna get what I want,
No.
but that's a sustainable living for drivers, right? And
And for maintaining your vehicle.
but and then everybody wants to cap the amount of drivers they got in their community. But let me ask you this: how many of y'all gonna go 8 miles away to pick up a ride?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Well, wait,
Hell
wait,
Keep
no.
paying me.
Wait. So if
Wait.
you're not willing to travel 8 miles, 15 minutes to pick up a rider, then you can't say you want to cap the amount of drivers in your area.
Yeah, but where are they going? Because I
Doesn't
mean, if, okay.
Doesn't matter, bro.
If it's a short ride, no.
As
If
long
it's
as
a
they're
long
paying
ride-
me that time to get to them, just like they're paying for the ride, I'll take it. I'll do it.
See, now that's a solution.
Lyft doesn't pay you for
Bro.
pickup.
And that's why I always calculate. See, when I calculate my ride, I always calculate it looking at how long it takes to pick up. So if you don't do that, that's on you. That's your
Exactly.
business. I only calculate my ride based off of how long it's going to take to go pick them up, as well as how long it's going to take.
Yeah. They
Exactly.
wanted to do upfront pricing. They want to do upfront pricing. That's fine. Now my time starts from the minute I accept the trip. Got to drive to them, and then pick them up, and then drive and drop them off.
That's what
only
it was
fair.
supposed to be. That's how it was supposed to be.
Well,
Lyft used to have that thing where it'll start paying you 20 cents a minute or something, and per mile to the pickup, if it was longer than 5 miles.
and then what do? They do like they always do.
took it off.
They
They took it off.
They start to remove it. First, you don't notice it. Don't notice it. Then all of a sudden, wait a minute. Didn't we used to get paid to get these motherfuckers?
I'll slightly argue with you on that, Sergio. I agree. Most rides are coming in at about that rate, but when I select an X ride, it's because it's in the $30 an hour active rate. Now, I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, if it's the white cloud of death where it has hidden surge and all that stuff. But I will tell you consistently, I only accept rides that are $30 an hour rate or higher, including the pickup time.
Don't let Reggie Hustles tell you say that.
Uh-huh.
Don't let Richie Hustles hear you
whatever
say
he wants
that.
while he's sitting there not making any money on Excel.
Because he's gonna hit you with that $7 4-mile 28-minute ride, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to stir that pot.
No,
Like-
he's
like, look
because
at-
I said I
Oh
was,
God,
I said
no.
I was picking up a ride that was 7 minutes for $4, and he was surprised that it literally took the 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Bro.
He's a Plymouth guy. What are you gonna
Look at this, bro. This is why you gotta just finesse, bro. Look,
Can't nobody see that shit, bro.
$26.38, right? for 16 minutes.
Okay, that's a good ride.
9 miles. There was a guy
care about
the guy next to me at the LAX lot, bro.
I agree, Sergio. I
He
agree.
took it for $5. He took a $5 out of the LAX lot, all the way to freaking Marina Del Rey. I'm like, bro, oh my god, I want to slap his ass up, bro.
I see people like that, and they're like, and they complain. What is it? Look, these rates. I mean, look, the $5 ride and the $4 ride, and I'm just like,
Bro, and they be just chilling there.
why
They
did
be
you
chilling at the lot.
I gotta
bro.
tell people, like, I gotta tell. It's sad that sometimes you want to explain things to people and help them out, but you just gotta you just kind of have to give it to them, like just as hard as you can give it to them and say, "Yo, dude, why did you effing take this ride? What the hell's wrong with you?"
Bro,
Oh, because I
bro,
have to.
there's-
Like
there's-
everybody thinks they have to. There's so many people that are like, "Oh, it comes up." And,
But that's part of the
Yeah.
mental game. That's part of the mental game with this whole thing. The gamification of the app, the sounds. Like how many times you hear a da-da-da, and you look over to your phone.
Oh, always. I could be sleeping and I
listen,
hear it.
and see that's I guess that's the difference between some of us and them, because I'll be laying down in bed, Lux Black comes up, and F that damn ride.
Yeah.
Like Vinny just said, 10 minutes away from the strip club, going. No,
It'd be like that. It'd be like that too, bro. I decline
deal with
Lux
that shit.
Black. I decline black rides on Lyft, bro. Because
Yeah,
I
I'd
be
be like,
looking
I
at
don't
it.
wanna deal with that.
It says $8.99. Yeah, for 1 mile, right?
Yeah,
Drop off
yeah.
and pick up.
It's horrible.
I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck that, bro.
Yep, I just
It
let
was
it
an
keep
upgrade
beeping.
anyways, bro.
I let it keep beeping. I'll be laying in bed. Like, it needs to be something that'll get me up out of bed. Hell no.
Like they literally
Bro.
won't give a surcharge since there's literally less drivers at night. What's up with that?
I think
See,
I think there is a time and place for every type of ride that comes across your screen.
That's okay.
I think there is
So-
a time and a place for every type of ride that comes across your screen. And some days are we all know some days are better than others. Like on New Year's Eve, you're not taking a fucking 2 mile, $8 fucking Lux Black ride.
Which was gonna be my
Hell
next
no.
thing.
Because if you do, I'm going to come find you and slap the shit out you.
All right,
Okay?
calm
I'm
down,
not a
Brandon.
violent person.
Yeah.
I'm not a no, my name ain't Brandon. I'll actually show up. Okay. So here's the difference. Okay. Here's the difference. There are other times when it could be 2:00 in the afternoon and you ain't doing shit. And the ride is less than a mile away. Go get the motherfucker, make the $7, $8. Don't worry. You're sitting there playing your wee wills anyway. Might as well get that $7, $8.
Because you're not
Let's
getting
do
the
right
request.
there.
You're not getting the request on the higher platform.
My inner
Your ego won't let you do it. I know. Imagine from doing 20 rides, 25 rides in a week and making $1,500 to doing 25 rides in a couple of days and you're at $500.
And the reason I say that, right, Vinny, is because so for anyone that doesn't understand this, like how the app used to work, especially for us at this time of year, I mean, it would just stay red. And so like the slow time, it was like 2.0 surge at the slow time.
Happy New Year, Mr. Houston.
You know, so it's like, I'll take this ride. It's a 1.8 surge. I'll take this ride. Like what Vinny's talking about. It's the kill time until later when we have like 3.0 surges, you know.
Shit, the 3.0.
Now when you're looking at it, it's like $4.18.
Yeah, craziness, bro.
Damn.
All right. Well, look.
And then the driver goes, like Vinny goes, oh man, you know what? I can understand it. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna go ahead and end this year on a strong note. I think this was a good show, man. I'm glad we did this show. I like the freestyle that we got going on. I appreciate it.
Look at Weasel.
What do you do? Before my
Look at Weasel. Look what he said.
Now it's only black and white. You know what? That's the quote of the year right there. We should end it right there. It shouldn't be nothing else. That should be it.
Oh shit!
That should be it. Before my apps were in color, now it's only black and white. The white. God, Jesus, the white. That should be a shirt. We zoom. That should be a shirt.
So, do we expect good on New Year's Eve or not so good? What do we think? Is everybody gonna work it?
I am.
Oh,
No, I'm
definitely.
gonna work it. Yeah, to see
I'm
what it's
working.
like.
Show of hands. Everybody gonna work it?
Yeah, I'm working
$500
it.
day for me.
Damn. Just like what
My
Vinny
goal.
said. Just like what Vinny said. I'll probably be out
$500
If
there
I
day
don't
for
see
me.
red, I'm not doing it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Last year we didn't see red right away. It depends on what time you start.
Yep.
Of course.
So, but I will say this though, Mel. I will say this, bro. That red's gonna be even. It's gonna be even more red. It's just the number inside is gonna be a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Remember, that's what they do. If you noticed on Lyft, bro, that pink has gotten pink
Yeah.
for $2 for $1.25.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The purple used to be $3.50. Now, if you see purple, you know it's like 75 cents. It's stupid. It's
For
stupid.
$1.
It's stupid. So that's what I think. I think your number will be smaller.
Yeah, I know, right?
It will be smaller, but the colors will be awfully bright. They're gonna try and Jedi mind trick you. That's all. What it's gonna be.
See, I don't see any of this. It's for me, it just goes either red and then that's it. I don't have gray on my account. None of that.
Damn.
Okay. Sergio and Steven been hanging out with each other. I see.
All right.
See that, Steven? You see what he says? I will work if I am negative, and otherwise infect a whole bunch of riders. Well, Sergio, I would just suggest that you do not go to the Uber headquarters and walk around and shake everybody's hand or play golf with David Wisher. I would hope you don't do those things because, God forbid, those people actually get sick. You know,
Sergio, there needs a big hug.
yeah.
But I'm not saying you do that.
He said Darren needs a big hug.
I'm not telling you to do that.
Well, they'll be playing golf together in the morning. All right. Well, listen.
Not Melvin winking over there like crazy over there, eh?
We're going to start with Melvin here. Melvin, my brother.
Yes.
You got one of two options. You can either give us start us off with the tip of the week, or you can give us a weather report. Your option.
Well, I guess the tip of the week. Guys, I mean, I know that we may have to settle up a little bit this year. May not be as profitable, but we have to make the best that we can out of this.
Okay. Right.
We still have bills that need to be taken care of. We still have families to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep. 100%.
I may have to step down just a little bit. I know I've been on my high horse. I may have to step down a little bit this 2024, unfortunately.
I think all of
Beach Tesla.
all of us have to. I mean, the fact that Omar admitted that he's driving, that he wants to be Barbie, even though he really looks like Ken. He admitted all that today.
That's a lot now. Come on now.
Hey, bro, Omar just
You rented out Wilton Manor's driver. Stop.
The fact that Omar admitted that he's not Barbie, he's Ken. A little simp to the Escalade. I get it. Okay, I get it.
That's right.
And
Omar,
right,
around in fake Nissans.
If you want to keep doing this, you're gonna have to suck salt a little bit. Just try not to suck as much salt as Omar does.
I won't even argue that, Buddha. It is a fake Nissan. I won't even argue it, bro. Y'all act like I have some love for
Oh,
this
I
thing.
think your truck is awesome. Hold on, wait a minute. I'd never knocked the QX60. I think the truck is beautiful.
Yeah,
bro, especially that black with the chrome. Ooh.
It's just a means to an end for me right now. So.
Yep.
Hey, bro, don't
Hey,
worry,
at least it
bro.
doesn't have a
handle that
bungee
for
cord
you,
and
bro.
duct tape, Omar.
No, duct tape on mine. Not.
All right, so Buddha,
What's up?
go ahead, give us your tip of the week, bro. What do you got for people? And don't say that duct tape's on sale at Walmart.
And bungee cords at Harbor Freight.
My tip of the week today, bro, for this week. All right, bet. Always rent a Model Y. Don't rent a Model 3. Because a Model Y qualifies for more things than a Model 3 will.
True.
Okay, all right.
Because I rented the Model Y as well, right? I rented it. But the thing was to get my own, bro. Because those hurt rental prices were
Oh, they're kidding.
600 a week, bro, plus the charging.
Yeah, I'm not even
So,
that, but yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like, and just buy a Tesla. Use my code.
I am gonna, bro. In the new year, I'm gonna create a website, and I'm gonna list everybody's name and their code, so it could be an anonymous source, and everybody can go in there. All right. Well, I see Nick's not here yet, so we'll go to Thomas. Thomas, give us your tip of the week, bro.
All right. My tip of the week going into the new year. You're gonna have to move on how this market is gonna run. When it gets to the beginning, the first part of the year, get prepared for it to get slow. When it gets slow in the summer, have something as a backup plan until everything pick up when college football starts back over. Be wise with this. Watch this market and watch how things are going, because if you don't, you're going to turn around and you're going to be doing even worse stuff to try to make money to do the things that you normally was doing. So just be aware. Watch
ready to
them
put in work.
surroundings. Yep.
You're ready to put in work. Okay, that's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. Scotty, what do you got for us, buddy?
Oh, oh man. What do I have? I just for everyone for the next week. I know this will be a busy weekend. Just have positivity. Just keep it positive, because if you keep it with the negative, like, oh, I haven't seen anything, it's just gonna drain on you. It's gonna take a lot out of you. So keep it positive. Know that the next Uber ping or Lyft ping might be a good one. So just know that.
I'm gonna add on to what you just said a little bit there. Omar's seen this twice for me this week when I've taken a not so desirable ride into the airport and hoping for that rematch. And both times I went in, both times I came out with bangers. Absolute bangers. And I'm not talking about $50, $60, $70 rides. I'm talking about $120, $130 rides. Okay.
Yep.
That's what they came out with. So your positivity is right. When you sometimes, if you know that an area is busy, especially an airport, and it's known to be busy at that time, pickup and arrivals is going to be busy in there, and you can get a ride into that airport and jump that queue by slingshotting out, by getting rematched. Why not take the chance? It's better than sitting at the 7-Eleven getting no rides. You might as well play the odds and see if you can match ins, pick up something on the way out. So I agree with you. Stay positive in that, and your next ride might be your best ride. You never know. You never know. Real quick, I am going to I'm gonna speak up for Sergio here. Sergio says can't make a living hoping for 4 days a year to make good money. Here is my advice: time to grind. Happy New Year and stay safe. Amen to that. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sergio
sir.
he's buckling up on what Thomas is saying, what Melvin is saying. Suck salt. Okay, Omar, what you got, brother?
Two things, real quick. The first one, kind of an announcement. Shout out to one of our viewers, Ramon. I was in one of my houses, and someone just pulls up, like starts backing into me, and I'm going, "Who the hell is this?" Hey, Omar. I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" It's Ramon, because I never met him before.
Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon. So yeah,
Ramon.
so that's really cool. I guess kind of like a side thing to doing this show, and I don't even have any expectations of what I'm doing here. I'm just talking. So yes, someone shows up, they know you, and then they see you from YouTube, and so like at the very least, with all the negativity, at least we build up a camaraderie here amongst ourselves, and people that you may not know in your market might say, hey, I saw you on YouTube. Yeah, hey, what's up? And You could start talking about, gig work and maybe other opportunities could pop up from that, from getting to know people and networking. So
Yep.
just shout out to you, Ramon. I'll see you when I see you. But he drives a really nice truck too. Very beautiful truck.
Now,
So,
here's the thing. He was the one that the minivan, when the passenger was getting in his car at the boat show, that they opened up the car in the middle of A1A there, and somebody came by and
Mm-hmm.
smashed his door.
Flipped this door.
So
Yeah.
that truck you saw
Mhm.
Ramon in, right? He's renting that. That's a rented Suburban, and it's not my business to say what it is. I know how much it is. It's pretty reasonable for the opportunity because all that happened that way. Now he's working towards buying his own SUV because
Okay.
he's learning the ways of how to make the money, but he's not under that pressure of, oh, fuck, I got to make this car payment for the next 5 years. You see, there's a lot of benefits to renting sometimes. It's not always what you think.
it's two different, pressures. The pressure of weekly and the pressure of monthly.
Yep.
Yeah, either or. So my tip of the week is a little bit different than everybody else's. I hear what especially what Sergio was saying about grind. What I will say on those 4 days, like what Sergio was saying, we can't rely on just 4 days. And to a certain degree, I know what he's saying. I am someone who's all about, all gas, no brakes. So I hear a lot sometimes, especially from my little group here, our little group here, about, hey, you know what? I'm tired. I'll wait till tomorrow, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'll just grind tomorrow. Listen, I talked about this earlier, and we all see the writing on the wall where the pivot is down and it's a race to the bottom. This mentality of tomorrow, one day, tomorrow, you're going to get a message in your application saying your app is no longer working in 30 days because we now have a way of delivering the service without a human being. One day, we're all going to get that email. So just keep in mind that tomorrow is not always going to be there. Make as much money as you can today. So I'm going to be the different voice and say, if you're a little tired, okay, yeah, take a nap and then keep pushing. On those days when the money is coming, on those 4 days that Sergio said that we can't rely on, he's right. He's not wrong. I'm just saying on those days, like for me, and I'll give you an example. During Art Basel, I was sleeping in my truck, bro. Just like I'm telling you, it was like, Joe, the money was that good. The money was that good, and I didn't want it to stop. I made what I made in Art Basel in 1 week that I would make in a month, maybe in 5 weeks at my old W-2 job.
Think about that.
Work.
So I'm just saying, when it's there, go for it, please, because tomorrow, and keep a positive mental attitude, but tomorrow might not be there. One day, our gig work is not going to be there that we think that we're taking for granted. And we're going to have to, as Vinny says, pivot, really pivot. So that's my tip of the week is next, for, more or less for next year. Just don't always think about tomorrow. Think about right here and right now.
Get ready to grind. There ain't no magic bullet. The only magic bullet is to pull in the work. All right, Nick. Nick, can you hear me, Nick?
Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
We can hear you, buddy.
Yes,
I was gonna say something really smart, but I'm not gonna do that to you.
I appreciate it. Nah, it's towards the end of the stream, my phone always overheats, and I don't know. I can't see myself, but yeah, I'm here. My tip of the week is just I'm gonna do a shameless plug if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I know we always talk kind of like what Omar said, make the money. Absolutely, make the money, but also invest the money. And the shameless plug is, you guys know that I'm a life insurance agent, and there are other ways that you can invest your money other than just 401k, stocks, bonds. You could actually grow your money, make your money work for you. So don't just make the money, but make your money make your money work for you. And if you need any help, of course, I'm here. My channel is Nick Williams, Miami Tesla.
There you go. And he's not lying, bro. Listen, some of y'all are still young. You don't want to be stuck at 60 years old with no kind of nothing backed up. So if you're in your 30s or 40s doing this stuff, get a hold of Nick, man. It might be something that's really, really, really affordable for you that you can put away for your future. Because at the end of the day, bro, like we're all replaceable. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Every one of us, doesn't matter what the job is, we're all. That's what Omar was saying. We're all replaceable.
Yeah, and to add to what Vinny was saying, because unfortunately I've had to actually deal with uh loss of life, and then also dealing with the planning and the stuff like that. Like I've learned a lot about it in the last 2 years, which I guess it's a good lesson, even though I'm not happy about the circumstances in which I learned those lessons. Inflation has hit the death business as well.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Bro, do you know what the average cost of a funeral is?
How much is a cremation now?
And not just that, a lot of these
Almost
places have run out of space. They're having to
That's
find somewhere else or whatever
30%
it is,
higher.
renovate their properties to facilitate more plots and things of that nature. So
I'm cremating anyway.
yeah,
And
life
they ain't
insurance
trying,
is something you
they
should
ain't
think
trying
about.
to give up burial ground. They ain't trying to give up burial ground
I'm
when they
good
can
on
put
ground.
a
Yeah.
250 unit apartment complex on that sucker at $3,000 a month per unit.
Right.
They ain't trying to have one body take up all that room. All right. Who do we got? Steven.
Steven.
So I got a couple of things. One of them was renting will save you from having a large bill over your head. I mean, I'm sure Omar can tell you just as much. And some of the other people that have bought vehicles, especially looking to take advantage of higher end platforms and stuff like that. You're probably better off if your market's actually doing well, just rent. Paying the little bit of extra so that you don't have to worry about or maintain a heavy bill over your head. It relieves a lot of stress. So just something to think about there. And then also, money saved is money earned. Make your own food. Have a lunch bag. Do some basic repairs. YouTube is a powerful tool. Take advantage of it. Do your, if you can do some small repairs that will save you from having somebody else come and work on something for you. Money saved is money earned.
Yes, sir. 100%. 100%. All right.
Yeah,
Before we
I do all my own. I do all my own oil changes. I just changed the air filter. I put out a video on my drive by oil channel on how to change the stupid cabin air filter, all that stuff.
And that's and you'd be surprised how much
rotate my own tires.
Yeah, how much cheaper the material is. You go to some
I'm
place and they tell you that
I'm looking forward to changing the oil on my Tesla. I am.
Oh, me too. It works. It's easy.
Right?
Steve, show me how.
Listen, that's
Yeah,
not
I'm
a
gonna do it
flex.
right now.
That's not a flex
Done.
because even the people who own their Teslas don't have to change the oil on it. Okay, so that was not a flex to rent a vehicle. You tried, but you failed.
Can't wait to change that first oil change. I get that big ass
Gotta break
discount on that disposal fee of all that old ass oil.
Yeah.
Gotta
break it in.
Steven, you're gonna have to tell me how you keep your nails clean from all that dirty oil spilling out of your
Gloves.
I wear gloves, bro. What are you talking
gloves.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Electric gloves
too.
Insulated gloves.
Insulated gloves. Exactly.
Insulated gloves.
All right. Before I get to Tony, I'm going to go with Dr. Cita's first time on this program, I believe. So he's been going through some stuff and he's trying to get back. Unfortunately, he came in at tail end. So we're going to go with your tip of the week. Go for it.
Super quick. I mean, I've found this community through Eddie. Before I was doing this, I was making over 100K a year, and now I got nothing to show for it. My biggest advice is just forget the old times. Times are changing. They ain't coming back. I used to have martini lunches on a Tuesday. Now I'm wearing dirty white V-necks and driving basic tiers. So it sucks, but keep your head up. Like, I'm doing these hitch rides because Eddie's taking all my X rides in Austin. So, it's not great, but he's not here right now. So we're all like you said, pivoting down, save your money and figure out what the fuck to do when it's slow. Cause someone with a nicer vehicle might come in and take your job. Oh,
Damn,
and
my
actually,
boy put Eddie out there, man. He said Eddie's out there on Austin Boulevard selling that ass, boy.
Well, and on top of that, from what Omar said earlier, I'll disagree. I wash my car every day. I only drive basic tiers, but I keep it clean, and people appreciate it. I had a ride a few weeks ago. It was an older couple out in the suburbs, and they were like, you you were the first American Uber driver I've had in quite some time.
Yes.
And da 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 da.
Yep.
And I'm telling
Yep.
you, they tipped me they didn't tip me that ride, but making that impression, you might stand out when you're not even meaning to, and that'll carry in some way. So the more these drivers, they get lazier, or they start getting replaced by like apathetic drivers or whatever, like things that you do every day that you just think are normal, like it's gonna start to get noticed more. Like that might turn around. So keep your head up.
Good fucking point, sir. Right there.
See, I
Good.
forgot passengers are getting frustrated with that just as
Yeah,
much
they
as
don't
getting
like it
Of
either.
frustrated
course
with
they're
their
getting
cars
pissed
and
off.
comfort. Yeah, passengers are getting frustrated. They can't.
I've always said bad Uber drivers make us look good. I've said that.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not saying
You-
I don't
they
wash
looked
and
at me like,
detail
"You
my
speak
truck. I do wash
English?"
and
I'm
detail
like,
my truck.
"Yeah,
I'm
why
just
wouldn't I?"
saying, you know,
No, I'm
sometimes they
saying
deserve it.
when you said earlier of like, well, if they're, if they don't pay for it,
Right.
this is what they get or whatever. But it's
Bro.
more so what Uber's taking or keeping from
Right.
us. Like
Like
they still
if
get
I was still
pissed.
driving my clapped out Nissan, I wouldn't be washing and detailing it as much as I do my Infinity.
Oh,
That
for
was
sure.
kind of my point.
Listen, I don't take much.
But I don't knock what you're saying. Like you should take pride in your shit. Like
Oh
you
no,
should.
no. That ain't what happened today, bro. I get out of the damn car wash. I get my first comfort ride. As soon as I pick up, I got the damn Bluetooth in my ear, right? And
I
all
heard
I
it.
hear, thank you. All I hear is Omar fucking throwing daggers, man. Knowing I can't answer back, knowing I can't say shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to have this conversation with this lady sitting right next to me, or two damn kids in the back, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and in my mind, I'm gonna fuck Omar up. I'm gonna fuck him up when I see him. I'm gonna squeeze his little narrow ass. I'm gonna make his tush feel good when I see him. That's all I'm saying.
Pause.
Some bitch.
I only have a couple minutes here.
All right, Tony, go for it, buddy. Go for it. My bad.
So my tip is, if you have went from renting to a purchase, maybe think about putting the car note that you were paying for your rental on your purchase and pay that thing off.
That's good.
Yes.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely works.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to kind of lead into what I'm going to say for my final thing. But yeah, Tony, keep going. You got anything else you want to add to that?
No, that's all I got. I'm about to pick somebody up.
All right, buddy. You and I, we're going to do a little live link here in the next couple of days. I want to get Tony on here with get him away from Omar, so we could have a civil conversation of how fucked up a libertarian state is Colorado is. Anyway, we're gonna have that talk soon. Omar's like
more
church
communist than libertarian.
Yeah, libertarian, communist, same shit.
I don't know. No. That ain't gonna pass.
As soon as I say libertarian, you see how Omar poked up?
That's
He
not gonna
poked
pass.
up, boy. His ears went bing.
I'm a free market capitalist. Okay. No. And
right.
in Colorado, they have legal powwow.
Well, yeah. Anyway, where's the timeout button? There's the timeout button. Okay. All right. Well, listen. My tip of the year for you guys going into the new year is to simply think of things like this. Your car is a tool. It's a tool that you need to do the job. I saw a documentary not too long ago on mechanics and how the tool companies like Snap-on and Craftsman and all these tool companies go into these shops where these new guys are in school, these new mechanics, and they are selling them thousands of dollars worth of tools that they might only use the tool once or twice a month, but yet they're on the hook for $25,000 and $30,000 worth of tool sets. My point is this: you invest in your tools. Your car is your tool, whether you buy it or you rent it. It's a tool, and that's how you got to look at it when it comes to this rideshare stuff. That's my opinion. With that, y'all, we are going to head into the after show. So if you're in the Discord, check us out. We'll be on there in about 5 minutes. Outside of that, guys, appreciate you, man. You're my fellas. You're my guys. You're my
Yes,
guys. You
sir.
too, Steven.
Yes,
You too,
sir.
Steven. You're one of us. All right. We will see y'all. Make that money. Listen, stay safe New Year's Eve. If you don't feel comfortable when you're picking up the ride, don't pick up the ride. If they can't walk to your car, don't put them in your car. Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody stay safe.
Mhm.
Make sure you got cleaning
Yeah.
supplies.
Yeah, look at.
You don't want to be asked out on New Year's Eve because somebody left a little mess in your car. Get
Yeah.
the pictures, get the cleanup fee, and then clean the damn car and move on to your next
Yeah,
project.
it's like Vinny said, it's your car. The hell, get the hell out. Yeah, get the hell out.
That's it. That's it.
Don't be
If you're
afraid
not
to. Yeah,
comfortable,
hell yeah.
don't take the ride.
Yeah,
If something
hell
don't feel right, don't do it.
Your-
Just pull the
yeah.
ride.
Your safety and going home. Going home is first priority.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
Keep those puke
100%
bags.
agree with Vinny. What? Yeah.
Yep. I want everybody here next week. I want everybody back next week, man. Everybody. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep.
And we are gone.
Pow.